Anyway, welcome to Dungeons & Dragons. This week we're sponsored by Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, who just released their open gaming license today.
Are we actually sponsored?
We're not sponsored.
Technically. Why would we be?
They're giving us zero, but they still give it to us.
Somebody watches our videos other than Dan.
I don't watch these videos.
I linked somebody to our first one because I thought it was funny, and then
What the hell is wrong with you?
And then I just haven't talked to anybody else about it. I mean, about the videos.
Remember when we used to post these on Tumblr?
Yeah, well, I've had so many, bad corrupted episodes that, I'm not advertising this game.
Yeah,
But maybe in the future, we'll actually do a, more high-quality one.
You should send me a file for it, and I'll edit it.
I already don't like the beginning of this.
Because I want to.
Whoa.
Man, if you want to edit it, by all means. You can be like an oracle.
Well, here's a question again. Dan, how's your computer?
Awful.
Is it awful?
It's alright.
Okay, maybe
it has the potential to run TF2.
That's the top line. Or that's the high end.
Okay.
Unless I'm downloaded or uploaded anything.
I have audio recording software. Like, good audio record, not just, Audacity.
So we're out of the maze, and there's a tower there, and we're like, whoa, a tower!
Well, you're still in the maze, it's just an open area with a teleport circle.
Yeah.
I want to fight it.
Fight the teleport circle, go for it.
Yeah, just break it
I smack it with my axe.
You break the teleportation circle
Yeah.
The campaign is over.
Everyone's like, what the fuck?
Isn't it carved? It's carved into stone, right, Dan?
Yep.
It'll take a long time to break it.
And then as soon as you try to, Dan will say, "No, there's powerful magics here. It recreates itself."
I imagine.
I don't think he'd get as far as breaking it.
He?
She.
Racist.
Sorry for misgendering Aethys.
That wasn't me. It was Ruby.
Her.
Ruby's taking her axe to it.
Oh.
Go smack it.
Wow.
I thought it was Aethys too.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
What is wrong with all of you?
I heard Ruby's thing, but then Caleb said something.
Yeah, I was saying she wouldn't be able to. Anyway, so we're at this flower bed placed with a teleportation circle.
Yep.
I'm gonna copy the teleportation circle onto some paper.
Great.
Alrighty.
So that I have it for later.
Okay.
And I will call it Onthal's circle. After that is done, I don't know. That probably took some time. Do we go through, or do we try to, rest up and then go through now that we know how to get through the maze?
I don't think we can take a long rest. Wait, could we teleport? No, we can't, because we've tried that.
What?
Teleporting out and teleporting back in.
Why can't we?
We've tried.
Well, we could just leave and then teleport back in. Ben said that is, in addition to the teleportation circle, there's just an open path to the exit behind us.
So I guess we know the path inwards, We could always just walk out. Yeah, but this guy's gonna die. We probably should go save him.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, we need to get in there.
In terms of things that recharge on long rest, what is everyone missing?
I'm missing a couple of rages, but I still have some, so...
Spell slots.
Rogues are pretty much untouched with long rests.
I'm missing a few arrows that don't respawn on long rests.
Well, going back to the town would fix that. I guess
24 arrows and then some special ones.
I'm missing some hand axes that don't respawn.
No, I'm fine, and
Okay, then I guess we don't really need to do that. Do we teleport in?
Yes.
Alright, we teleport in.
Rock me like a hurricane, Amadeus.
Alright. After standing on the circle for a bit, it begins to glow, make a... and
I thought
suddenly...
make was going to be preceded with, make a check, and I was scared.
Does he make the pop sound? Pop sound's probably not too good.
Right as it pops, you find yourself in a building. The walls of this chamber bear exotic geometric designs representing feathers, eagles, and snakes, all rendered in a style you've never seen before. To one side of a room, a human female is sprawled face down in a pool of blood. She is dressed like a high-ranking member of the Cult of the Dragon.
Is she hot?
It's a good question, actually.
So
Okay,
all of you
1 second.
went through, or
Yeah?
Well, I went through.
I went through, yeah.
Yeah.
But before you tell anything, give me literally 10 seconds.
1, 2.
Okay, I'm back. We all went through what happened.
We saw the girl, and it was like, whoa.
And that was it?
Whoa.
Okay.
I want to loot her.
Do you loot her?
all right.
Yes?
Searching through your pockets, you find 3 gold pieces.
Sweet.
I checked for a pulse.
Are the robes
She is
stabbed
clearly stabbed.
Are the
That doesn't mean
robes
she's dead.
bloody?
The robes are quite bloody. They're not quite wearer of purple robes, but they're nice looking.
Was she stabbed through the robes?
She was in the back.
I
In the
cast
back.
Mending on the hole, and I put on the robes.
They're all bloody.
All right.
I
Let's
clean
roll a
them with
medicine
one of
check
my
to find a
other,
pulse.
what's it called? Cantrips.
Decanter.
Oh,
'Cause
shoot,
it has
yeah.
water.
I'm gonna wash it with
Bam.
the decanter.
There you go.
All right. You power wash the cult robes.
Yay. Cypress is
Yay.
a cultist.
Woo! Check for the pulse, Klaus.
I continue to check for the pulse. Does
Roll
she have a
medicine.
pulse?
Is there
She
door?
indeed does not have a pulse.
Okay, she's dead. Okay.
Is there a door in this room anywhere? Or a staircase? Or anything in the ceiling?
There are not, but make an investigation check.
Van Doosville.
I'll just let you do it, because that's pretty good.
Aegis, I have a question for you.
What?
Oh, do you have prestidigitation?
No. I'm busy looking for little S's in the walls.
Yep, go for it.
Yeah, you rolled what my crit would be, so you do you.
That was only a
Passive
16.
Oh no, my passive investigation's only 16.
You don't find any doors, but you do find next to the teleportation circle a metal plate with a bunch of symbols on it.
Ooh.
Shit.
Are they like,
It's trap plate.
what kind of symbols?
There is one that looks like a chair, one that looks like 2 chairs, an upside down L, a rectangle,
Lowercase or uppercase?
uppercase.
Good question.
Okay, you should start over. It's like, oh no, it's black over there. It's like chair,
H,
chair.
backwards L.
Upside down L.
A rectangle.
Oh, sorry, backwards 7. Rectangle.
Wait, 3 H's? Yeah,
No,
'cause
that-
chair and then 2 chairs, that was it.
That L is wrong.
It said upside down.
Yeah, but so flip that upside down.
Will that be it depends on if
Flip
it's
it
upside down
backwards.
through rotation or
Daniel, is it a 7 or is it a
Backward 7.
backwards 7?
Backwards 7.
Ha
see that has to do if it's rotational or the other type of symmetry.
Which axis was it rotated? Okay, anyway, doesn't matter.
Let's change it.
I'm working
So
on
we
it.
have chair, 2 chairs, upside down L, rectangle. Is there anything else?
A flame, a
Flame.
star, a square,
These all in a row. Forgive the flame.
an hourglass, and a right triangle.
Anybody understand this garbage language?
Okay.
You
So-
you
Right
also
triangles
see
like that.
above you that there are like balconies, like this room is some sort of theater.
How high
Oh,
are they?
About 8 feet up.
Oh, I fly up.
Ah!
What do I see?
You see a lot of seats.
Are there any doors to said seats?
There are not.
What if I go higher? Or is there only one balcony?
Only one balcony.
Would it be assumed I've seen some form of theater play sometime in my life?
Would it?
I mean, we saw a Gok get beat up by himself.
Maybe? Nah, probably not. It's not something I wouldn't have the money.
Okay,
That
so
doesn't
Dan-
seem very Cypressy.
does.
Pre-campaign.
so Dan,
Are these just spikes?
These.
what?
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 That was a theater thing. Like when you have a stage, you put those spikes and tape on the stage so actors know where they go.
No,
Spikes.
no. Okay.
Yeah, that's
No,
what they're called. Not like pointy things, but like when your tape markings are called spikes.
Yeah,
They are on a metal plate on the wall next to the teleportation circle.
Is the plate like a rectangle or is it like a different kind of shape? What's the shape of the plate?
It is a rectangle.
Okay. What happens if I touch the 2 chairs symbol?
Alright. When you touch the 2 chairs symbol, the teleportation circle lights up.
Anything else happen?
Are you on the circle?
I assume if the plate was on the circle.
Alright. It lights up, and after a few seconds, and you're up on the balconies.
Where Paul is?
Yep.
Faust, could you bring me down?
I bring Aethys down. What was that thing that what's his name dropped to us earlier? He didn't. He dropped a guy. That was right.
He
It was a
didn't.
dead body.
He didn't drop anything, but he held up what he called a key, and it looked like a small white hourglass.
Oh, so tell everyone to get. I pressed the hourglass one. Actually, before I do that, I would double check the dead person over here for anything that might relate to these symbols.
I pressed
Alright.
the single chair. Where do I go?
It goes.
Nothing? Okay, so we're on single chair. Double chair is balcony. I don't know what the others are yet. Anybody else want to try?
I mean, I want to try the hourglass
I want
once
to
I
try the
know.
hourglass one.
After I investigate this lady.
Okay, I'll try the hourglass one by myself if no one else wants to go, unless you guys want to try to do it as a group and, die immediately.
We probably should do everything as a group instead of individually teleporting to random spaces in the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah? You guys want to vote again?
No,
Well, I mean,
we're pretty much decided on hourglass. I just want to investigate the lady,
That's
and then we
fine.
can go.
Yeah, she
Okay.
doesn't have anything else on her.
Okay, cool. I run over here, do a flip, land on the teleportation circle, and press the hourglass.
no, you
What?
don't.
Okay.
Everyone else get on the circle?
Well, I mean, after everyone else is on the circle.
I'm operating this elevator. I found the plate. I want to do it. I get to press the button.
You found the one of 3 things that are in this room?
Yes, I did find it. So, hourglass button.
Alrighty, you press it. There's a small hum for about a second, and then it goes.
Rat.
Okay, I vote we try star next.
Well, wait. He had a key, didn't he?
The hourglass was the key.
Did he throw it down to us?
He did not.
No, he dropped a guy. He stabbed a guy and threw him over the edge, and he fell
True.
to the ground.
Okay.
Did we check the guy?
I just checked the guy.
No,
No,
the guy
no.
that he threw over the edge.
Yeah, there was nothing on him. Otherwise, we would have taken it, I'm sure.
Did we check every part of him?
I think so. Well, I'm gonna press the star.
Alright, and the star teleports you. Just a moment. Okay, yeah.
To the sun.
The star teleports you to another chamber. This chamber is clearly the workplace of a wizard. A pair of voluminous tomes on astronomy and astrology lie open on a table. A massive
Yes.
telescope of brass, crystal, and polished mahogany rests on an intricate stand in the middle of the chamber. A ladder rests against one wall, and an immense crystal lens is embedded in the ceiling.
Is this the top of the tower, based on the fact that there is a lens in the ceiling?
It appears to be.
Okay.
Can you use that word again? Voluminous? Luminous?
I
Luminous?
believe it means
No,
much
I don't
volume.
know. How do you spell it?
Spelled VOLUMINOUS.
Oh, so it is
Luminous.
This room has a door in it.
Quick question.
Is there a map for this room? Oh, there is a map for this room. I wasn't looking at it.
Are these rooms lit with torches or anything, or should
Oh.
I pull them out?
These rooms are lit with oil lamps on some and small windows on the others.
Fantastic. Okay.
Hey, when you bring us to a new room, could you ping us like you just did?
Yep.
Okay, so
So
you said there were 2 tomes on stars and stuff.
yeah,
And
one
a
is
crystal?
a massive telescope of brass, crystal, and polished mahogany.
Massive as in I can't carry it?
Yeah, massive as in fills a 4x4 area in the center of the room.
Dang.
What is it pointing at?
It is pointing at the lens in the ceiling.
Okay.
Through it, you can see evening begin to approach.
Is there anything in this room other than the 2 books and telescope?
The ladder.
Other than
And the
that,
door?
there are a few star charts and a door.
And a door. Okay. Is this the door?
That is the door.
Aha. I wish to open the door.
I will knock on the door.
Alright, Aethys opens
order.
the door.
Never mind.
No.
I'll forget it.
Does the door open inward or outward?
Does it open at all?
The door opens inward, and it does open.
And you
Okay.
explode. Guess you went around opening doors without knocking. It was a bathroom.
Light shines in from the outside, and a few sneak attacks are made against Aethys.
I'm upset and hurt.
And
You are definitely hurt.
That's what you get for not knocking.
Firstly, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Dang. Can I have advantage?
13. Unexpectedly low for you, I think.
That's 10.
Wisdom?
Wait, that's not a 10.
Yeah, the crit is a 26, and that's like not.
Oh, yeah, no, that's low. Never mind.
Are you wisdom
I
proficient?
don't know how to do math. Yes, I am.
Oh. You only have a +6.
I have a +1 in wisdom.
Anyway, so that is
Rolling
Aethys.
for initiative.
Anyway, yeah. Roll for initiative. Aethys,
Time to play Who's Playing Attention.
you are...
Dead.
Dead.
Well, it was a surprise attack, and there is dangerous stuff occurring.
Dead.
Would
That
the
wisdom-
outcome change if I used my Ring of Shielding and had 21 AC?
I don't
Well,
think
actually,
that's allowed.
that first wisdom save resulted in your paralysis.
Well,
Dead wizard. Dead.
was that before an attack hit me?
Yes.
Well, I mean, Ring of Shielding is a reaction on a ring that I'm wearing. Does paralysis stop that? It's also a magic ring.
Dead wizard.
Let me see. Can you take reactions if you're paralyzed?
Why not?
I say yes. This kind of reaction.
Completely paralyzed? No.
It's a reaction spell, but it's
Okay.
through an item, so it's not
Does it
really like I'm
require-
casting the spell either.
Does it require
Movement.
Yeah.
No.
Then I
There's
guess
nothing
not.
that says if you're paralyzed. Yeah, if you're paralyzed, you can still take actions.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, you can use that. So, what's your
Yay.
AC?
21 for anything that hits me.
Okay.
It's automatic hits because you're paralyzed.
Well, I mean,
Actually-
now I have a magic
No, it's not
shield.
automatic hits. It's not automatic hits. I was wrong.
Just advantage and crits.
Yes, advantage and crits.
Oh,
So, Aethys, these are all attacks against you.
I don't like the amount of times you're clicking. I'm very upset.
Oh, stupid hold.
Like,
person.
none of them hit. Like, one hit.
Two of them. The first guy hit,
Oh,
and then the
I-
second guy hit once.
This guy
3
crit.
hits.
Yeah,
Oh, 3 hits.
The third guy hit once too. 22.
Oh, yeah, third guy.
You got crit once.
Well, you got crit 3 times.
Yeah.
No. Oh, automatic crits, right. But once rolling,
Where
probably.
are all my
This-
fun level spells?
Just a sec.
Ah, 12. That's not a good initiative. I didn't see what it was before. I don't want 12.
You should have
You
knocked on the
saved
door.
yourself.
One of them rolled a 17 on the crit table. Where's that? I'm just gonna ignore that, actually. So, you are going to take... Man, it's crazy how you're paralyzed with AC 21. You are gonna take several
For
points of
100
damage.
damage.
You take 22 damage.
Ow, my feelings!
And
I have at 44 HP.
anyone who hasn't rolled initiative, roll it now. Has everyone?
I did, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you just re-roll the damage there? Or
Yeah, I just re-rolled all damage. It was just easier to type in for crit. I don't know
I
if
like
it's...
having +5 dex. It's nice.
why 6d4?
The attacks deal 1d4 plus 2, so on a crit, 3 hits is going to be 6d4 instead of 3d4.
Yep, that makes sense. I'm fine with it.
Say
So,
that again?
The crit damage.
Yeah.
The
So
attack is 1d4.
yeah, and doubling that would be 2d4, correct?
Yeah, times 3. 6.
There were 3. Oh, right, because hits are crits. Whatever.
Owie. have been hit, and there's a spiritual weapon who made 3 attacks. That makes me upset. That guy. Wait a second.
They all have spiritual weapons.
Oh, they all have spiritual weapons. So they have triple attack? That's not fun. Oh, I see. Those are different things. Now I get you.
I'm confused. What's a spiritual weapon?
Look around me.
So great at magic.
They're floating spectral daggers.
Oh, they're candy canes.
Yes.
Or is that a different thing?
Sure.
Essentially. Anywho, Drek notices Aethys is hurt right away, and some daggers have appeared in the area.
Is movement accurate?
Yep.
Do I have
Far away.
inspiration? Why do I have inspiration?
Because of reasons.
These guys all spellcasters? That's crazy.
I am going to attack this guy with my crossbow, trying to get around Aethys.
Alright.
You hit the whatever.
Well, I'm assuming that the door is like... Yeah, I can see the door, and I just wanted to stay on the bottom side because of my movement.
Roll to hit.
I shall. I'll pull it up.
It's not a sneak attack.
Yeah, is it?
Aethys is... Oh, God.
I'm paralyzed.
Aethys is paralyzed.
Damn.
Oh, does it not work when...
So, 27 with 8 damage.
Alrighty. You successfully hit. Striking just a wing in the arm, but still, you hit. Ruby, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
So, is the door only 2 spaces wide, or is there...
The door
Like,
is
is it a
2
different
spaces
room?
wide.
Okay. Just wanted to... And I can't stand in the same...
You
Space as
can
a dagger?
stand in the same space as the dagger. The daggers are just there for reference of where they are.
Those are a spell, right? Not their own entity, like...
Correct.
Okay.
So
No,
they're not candy canes.
those are sentient knives.
You know, the candy cane was
The
sentient.
candy canes were sentient, and that's why he asked if they were
Yes,
candy
but
canes, and
they're
somebody said
created
yes.
by. They were still created by magic,
Yeah.
which
There were
means a
lots of
person
things
made
that
them.
So there are lots of things that we fought, and they've had opportunity attacks.
What does that have to do with opportunity attack?
Ruby
He's
runs up
asking if
and
they have their own place in
Uh,
initiative.
I'm going to go into a rage, too, before I
Which they
do
don't.
those attacks, so it gets +3 damage.
alright. Ruby runs in and slashes twice with her axe, hitting both times for
This guy.
22 damage.
Caleb, my entire thing is that I run in, slash a few times, and then get out of range just in case. So if
15 hit?
Apparently. They're not known for being armored, they're known for being
Annoying.
annoying. And apparently all spellcasters.
Dang it! I could have used counterspell. I would have been hit more, but I could have used counterspell.
Really need to be a...
is Ruby all done? Can I go?
Yeah, that was it.
Yep,
Can't do anything
go for it.
else.
Okay. Real quick, is that telescope? I know you said it's too big to carry at normally, but is it still able to be taken off of where it's sitting, or is it attached to its stand?
It is mounted to the tower.
Okay, and just for future reference, where in the room is the ladder?
The ladder is over here in the northeast corner.
Where's the telescope at? Because I imagine that's an obstacle.
I'm hand waving it.
Okay.
Telescopes, whatever, man.
If I stand here, is the guy on the other side of the wall going to be able to hit me, or can I hit him, or is the wall in the way?
You talking this guy?
Yeah. I know I could hit the guy. He's a good, path, but this looks like a wall in the way.
Yeah, a wall would be in the way for that.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here. And
I shout to my friends, attack the big guy!
is the door high enough that I could fly over the men standing in the doorway?
Yep.
Okay, then I will go over here, I suppose, and attack the big guy a few times.
Do you not have arrows?
I mean, I do, but I'd have to drop my shield to get him out this turn, and I don't want to do that.
Not to mention, behind people, he's got cover.
And I'd lose 2 AC.
Whatever, man. Just hit him.
1, 2, 3. 3 AC, actually, because I have a +1 shield.
Sha, 2, sha. All 3 of your attacks hit.
3 concentration saves.
22 damage. Okay. Aethys, you are unparalyzed. Klaus, make a dexterity saving throw.
Fata. Do I
All
fail?
right. You do.
He's indomitable. I'm gonna try again.
All
I
right.
fail harder.
You suck.
Oh well. If he throws me off, I fly back up.
Is that a 2?
There's a crack of lightning, and you take 25 lightning damage.
Wow, what a bad lightning bolt. Oh,
Worst lightning bolt in the entire universe.
worst wizard ever.
Jeez.
25 lightning.
I tell him he's the worst wizard ever.
He seems offended.
Yeah,
72 damage left. Or HP
Yeah.
left.
25.
I want
At
to
least
really
they're not
lay it
masters
on
of
him
geometry
now.
like Gorgons and dragons.
Was that like a ready to action or what?
That was a
Oh, it's
spell.
his turn.
No, that was his turn.
Oh, I forgot.
Cypress, you're up.
Alright, Klaus, I need you to not have shitty rolls this time, okay?
Okay.
And they all make dex saves, including Klaus.
I'll
Okay.
try my very best. I'm not proficient in these. Whatever. There, I did it.
Good job.
What's the DC?
17.
Okay. All of the minions fail, but
They're all purple.
I love
Fairy
you.
Fire.
And I end my turn.
I you used this before, and I must not have been paying attention, or I forgot, because I forget when you...
Advantage.
Welcome, Drag.
Well, also I'm there, and everyone's everywhere, so just...
Well,
do-
that means I get advantage on my sneak attack.
Alright. Well,
And Ruby does too.
one of them's going to use a bonus action to attack with their spiritual weapon. 21 hit Klaus.
Attacker wins, or defender?
Attacker wins.
Attacker
Yeah.
wins. Okay.
9 damage.
You take 9 force damage and make an athletics or acrobatics check.
72 minus 9 is 65, right? Right.
Scroll not to grappling him.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Yep.
Athletics.
Alright. You're able to avoid a grapple.
Ah, screw you. I'm Klaus Blockman. I'm the best.
Aethys, it is your turn.
Okay. I Misty Step 30 feet away.
And you're still paralyzed.
No,
Well,
you're not.
no,
Yeah.
concentration was broken.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
And I cast Acid Splash on the two guys. The two
Alrighty.
guys in the doorway.
You can make attack rolls against the two guys, by the way, because you would have not disadvantage because you have advantage.
Oh, dang. I should've
Just for the
noted-
future.
One of them saves, the other one takes 15 acid damage.
Suppose I could have poison sprayed one of them and then Misty Step. Oh well. fine.
Acid.
It's
One of them's
splashed.
tripping balls and the other one is scared.
Well, the other two, the one who just took the acid, is gonna go ahead and make some attacks against Ruby.
Dude, they're really tripping balls. They're glowing purple.
He
What
sucks.
hits you, Ruby?
Hmm?
I said, what hits you?
My EC is 21 with my shield.
So you are hit by none of their attacks.
Oh
And
no, great.
the other
I
one
get to roll a
is...
D22. Crit failed.
That is correct. No negative effects. The other one is making a force attack against Klaus, which doesn't hit, and is going to attempt to push you over the railing. Roll
Oh, shit.
athletics or acrobatics.
If there's a railing, can I have advantage? Because it's a
Wait.
railing. I mean, if it was just a sheer cliff, that'd be different, but this is a railing. That means he has to
Yeah.
push me over.
Yeah, it's like
also,
a
he can fly.
stone railing with a big green gem on it.
He tries to push me, and I stand there triumphantly and laugh at him. Ha
Good
ha!
thing you had
You suck.
advantage there. You rolled a 19, too. The 4 modifiers. Anyway, Drek, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to hit the one guy with advantage.
Roll to hit the one guy.
Which
Advantage.
The one right above me. And that's 38 damage. And
That is a hit
also-
for 38.
And then just a regular attack.
You run him through on your scimitar, and your second attack puts a big
50
slash
damage.
across the other guy's chest.
Wait, what?
Oh, you
Murder!
I killed him with the first one, and then I killed the other guy with the second one.
Oh, okay. I guess
Yeah.
poison spray was a good idea then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
El
both counts.
Sorditos, Disappearito.
Ruby?
Yeah, give me a second.
Oh yeah, what happened to their swords? Are they still there? Or their daggers?
Their daggers have faded.
Oh.
All of them are spell casters.
Okay, I'm going to go up to Mr. Big Guy and I'm going to recklessly attack.
Alright, roll to hit. It's a 27 and a 26 for 8 and 11 damage.
That was a good attack to recklessly attack on.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, if you would have missed both, probably.
I know, that's why I was like, I'm good, I did that.
He staggers back and braces himself against the railing. Klaus, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna start off with at least one attack against the bottom guy.
Roll to hit.
1.
That is a hit.
That's a good 7.
Then I get to do a backflip over this guy and land on the other side of him and attack him twice.
Opportunity attack.
Nope.
All right, you stupid garbage feet.
1, 2. I crit. That's an extra 10 damage for that one. Special 1d.
No, you don't. You don't have advantage
Oh,
on him.
he's not the advantage guy. That's unfortunate. Okay, just regular damage then.
Alright. You slash him. Both strikes are true, and he slumps against the railing.
Cool.
Is this the balcony that Cypress flew up to earlier? And
It does have
There's
that green
gem.
gem on it.
I want that.
Ah.
It's mine.
that is a good gem, probably.
Can have the gem.
Literally will.
I want the gem, but you guys
It's
saw it first.
definitively the opposite of a good gem.
Oh yeah, I know. It's the spell slot burner, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So powerful.
Is it like a grenade? Can we throw it into a room full of wizards and just mess with them?
Cypress,
Wizard
you're up.
grenade.
Wizard grenade. I'm good. I'll let my friends take care of this.
Alright.
I'll go look through the telescope.
This guy gets one more turn, and as an action,
He leaps to his death.
Sounds
he's
like
going to
something reasonable.
disengage and then make the full move into the teleportation circle. And what button
What's
is he
his
going to
move?
press?
What's his move speed?
Oh,
Disengage, you can move half your move speed. So
Okay.
his move speed is 30.
as a
Can't
reaction,
make it
can I
there.
cast Counterspell to stop the teleportation circle?
I don't think he can use the teleportation circle. Wouldn't that be interacting with an object?
Yeah, plus he can't make it because it's 7 feet to the door and then another 40 to make it there, and he can go half his move speed if he disengages, so he can
I
make
mean,
it
he
like...
could hustle, but then we get
No,
opportunity.
no, guys. Disengaging is an action. Then he
Yes.
has a move action.
Yes.
Oh,
He
you can
easily move 45 feet or
you
more.
get an extra
Well-
15 if you disengage. Okay.
Depends on how fast his movement. Yeah.
It's 30. He's running for the button
if it's
pad,
30
but it's just 5 feet away.
I was gonna say if Klaus is whatever.
He moved
he doesn't make it
47
there,
and a
right?
half. If you want to put him one
Nope.
space back,
Just fight. Aethys, go.
Okay,
and
if I
as a bonus action, his dagger is attacking Klaus.
get wrecked.
Okay.
Aethys.
What happens? It does nothing!
It does nothing.
The spectral dagger just comes down on my chest and then bounces off, and the blade kind of like bends a little bit, and I laugh. Like, ha ha, you suck!
Aethys,
Because Klaus is having a good day.
Klaus has already just demoralized this guy.
Have him. Okay, I'm about to make this more fun because it's my favorite spell. Have him make a Constitution save.
Is that what we're doing now? Fun spells.
You
Yeah,
should take off your little yellow paralysis.
that's not what it
19.
is. I'm diseased.
Oh,
What do you get?
19.
Dang, I have a DC 18 save. That sucks. Well, I'm out of second level spell slots, and levitate did not work. I will, however, interpose myself. I'm going with you, buddy.
Alright, Drac, what are you up to?
I'm gonna hit him.
Alright, roll to hit him.
More damage.
I hit him.
You hit him, just as he's about to reach the elevator buttons, an arrow strikes through the arm he's reaching with, and
A
he
bolt.
just... A bolt strikes through the arm he's reaching
Oh
with,
my
and he
God.
just dies of shock.
It's like,
Pull him off the teleportation circle.
Say, good work, everyone.
You do so successfully.
What's in Big Guy's pockets?
Big Guy's pockets. Throughout all the
And rest of them
pockets,
for that,
you
for that matter.
you find 6 gold pieces, Big Guy's travel-in spell book, and a small ivory hourglass.
I demand all of it.
I flip 1 gold to everyone except Drek, who I give 2 gold, because Drek seems like he'd appreciate it the most. And then
I'd appreciate it, yes.
I throw Cypress the Hourglass and Aethys the Spellbook.
Yay.
What? Do I catch it?
I mean, I'm like, Cypress, and then you look over, and then like a buddy tossing you something just as a thing.
Whatever, man. I'll catch it. Wait, why do I get the hourglass?
Because you're the smart one.
Okay, I guess I'm fine with that.
Cultist spellbook.
I want to steal the wizard lenses.
Lenses. Like the telescope lenses?
Yeah.
Bless you. That was cute.
I want to as well. I think we should leave this here and come back to it. The telescope
Okay.
and all that. Because
Okay.
we could probably get it out without dismantling it and put it in
What
our
about the
secret base.
wizard grenade?
Or sell it. True, that is a good point. How do
Do we take the wizard grenade?
I don't want to get near the wizard grenade yet.
Yeah, Drek, touch the wizard grenade.
I'll get the wizard grenade. I don't have any magic whatsoever.
Yeah, it's either me or Klaus.
Well, doesn't the spellbook definitely have hold person and what's it called, spiritual weapon?
He didn't cast spiritual weapon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But it's hold person, lightning bolt.
And
I mean, what spells can he cast? Is it just like a variable list of spells, or what?
Technically, all the spells the mage had prepared are hold person, counterspell, chill touch, lightning bolt, and cone of cold.
Do you have Cone of Cold, Aethys?
I do not.
Well,
Now I get Cone of Cold.
So I stand up and I look at this gem thing and I'm like, yo guys, what should we do about the gem thing?
have one of the non-wizards touch it.
Yeah,
I go up and I poke it with my sword first.
Alright, your sword feels cold and less magical as you're touching it.
Shit.
I immediately pull my sword away as soon as it starts feeling cold.
Alright, after the next minute, the sword slowly begins regaining its power.
Okay, Red. I take off my sword and I take off everything on me that's magical, which is most things, and then I grab the gem.
Alright, make a constitution save.
Shit.
I can do that. I can do it 12 times. I did do it.
You suck!
Alright, you
Stop
take
rolling saves!
15 necrotic damage.
Oh, I'm resistant to that.
What are we trying to do? Pick up at the gem?
Does he pick up the wizard grenade?
It is firmly planted in the tower.
Garbage.
Oh.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, he
Okay.
can't take it out?
Can't take out the wizard
No.
grenade.
Brute strength?
Go for it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
Don't
for
touch it. Don't touch it!
Yeah, I'm
Don't
like,
touch it.
ow, this sucks, and I let go of the gem. I'm like, don't touch that, it hurts.
If I touch it, I'm gonna take it out with brute force. Do I need to roll like a strength check?
Yeah,
to
just roll a
rip it out?
strength check to try and rip it out.
Just, would it be athletics?
It would not.
I put on all my magic crap again.
So
What
just
kind
an
of-
unskilled strength? Whop.
What kind of green
Alright.
gem is this?
You do not budget, make a constitution save.
Oh my god.
You guys are geniuses.
Alright. You take 11 necrotic damage.
Alright, it's my turn.
Okay,
Wait,
I
why does she have-
the area a little bit?
Why do I only take 11?
Because you saved.
Yeah, save DC 15.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Wait, do I get a shot now?
If you'd like.
I take out my maul.
Alright.
I want to line up to bat.
Alright.
I want to knock it into the wall.
Very well. Roll an attack roll.
4.
I don't think the damage necessarily matters in this case.
I don't think so either.
Alright. You can see a bit of instability tear into the shaft of your maul. The gem remains steadfast.
I say, stupid gem, I have found your weakness. It is my non-magical hammer.
Does anyone have Dispel Magic?
Yes, but I don't want to dispel the wizard grid.
Let's leave that here for now.
Okay.
I'm going to take these tomes. I'm going to take these star tomes.
Cypress, do you have any healing cantrips? I forget.
That is not a thing. I don't think.
That's what I would
Not a thing. If it was a thing, it'd be OP as shit.
Yep.
How much?
I already used my second wind.
What
for
level
the
are you?
short rest. I'm level 13.
How much do star tomes weigh, Dan?
You heal 20.
They each weigh 6 pounds.
Oh, okay.
I thank my good buddy Cypress for healing me.
I heal you with my wonderful, tasty healing kit. It's full of Kool-Aid.
I'm like, dude, Kool-Aid, this is my favorite.
I know, it's tasty Kool-Aid, right?
Yeah.
Where did my Kool-Aid box go?
Okay. So we know star leads to this room.
Probably means observatory or whatever. Well, now that we have the hourglass, do you want to try all getting on and pressing the hourglass one?
Yes.
All
Can
right.
we do that?
Yeah, I'm down.
Sweet, let's do it.
Alright, everyone gets on?
I'm on.
Yeah.
Is everybody paying attention tonight? I am, like, so proud.
Do we want to heal?
I mean,
Do you want to heal anyone else, being me, before we go?
Oh, sure, take same amount of Klaus. Bop.
Yay! That is
Running out of healing
help.
charges.
I have a bunch of healing potions still, actually, that I could be drinking.
Oh,
Healing kits, man.
I have 4 fixers apparently.
Oh, nice.
I think I used 2 of them.
I pushed the hourglass.
There we go. Okay.
Well, can we push the hourglass? Is there a similar panel?
Yeah, there is the same panel. If you bring the little hourglass close to it, the hourglass symbol begins to glow.
Oh, sick. Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. So the hourglass starts glowing, and...
Roll for initiative.
Wonder what the fire room is.
Probably
Fire
just,
room?
you know that one picture
Well, one of the
dogs?
symbols was fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably
You know-
the furnace?
You know that this is fine dog? It's just that.
Oh,
Oh, huh.
okay.
You teleport into a room with the bodies of 3 dead cultists on the floor. It has the same panel, but it doesn't have the right triangle.
Sweet.
Is there anything
Okay.
else in this room or just 3 dead guys?
Is there a displacer beast?
There is a pathway leading down and around. Just a moment.
Ooh, I have an idea.
What's the idea?
You'll find out as soon as I get to the round and down path.
Is it
Do the
just
dead
one
bodies
thing?
have anything in them?
Oh,
They-
dead bodies.
Appear to be medium-level cultists. 3 gold pieces between them. You can
Hey, is he
tell.
going to use the dead bodies?
Yeah, I am.
You can tell that one of them was stabbed, and the other 2 looks like they have been struck by lightning.
What kind of weapons do they have?
They have daggers.
Dang, they're always so bad.
I'm going to take a dagger.
No, don't take a dagger. Then
Why?
zombies need weapons.
Okay, that's fine. I already have some daggers anyway.
Okay,
Darts. Darts are like daggers.
animate dead brings up 2 of them, right?
For you, I believe so.
Yeah, alright. Can I quickly go back to the star room, bring a body and dagger, and then
Alright.
bring up 4 of them? 4 cultist zombies?
Just a
I
moment.
will take that 1, 2. Spell slot's gone. Bam.
Uh,
And
While Aethys is doing this, I explain to the party my plan.
What's your plan?
What's your plan?
HP for
So
the
is this-
zombies.
wizard level plus normal zombie HP. So like 30 something, I think. Like 22 plus 13.
Alright.
How steep is this slope and how far does it go?
Slopes downward at about a 45-degree angle. You can see it leads into a
Gracious.
more open room. 30-degree angle.
Okay, that's more realistic.
I'm going to water slide.
Yeah, I mean, that was too.
Yay!
You can see it leads into a more open room with light flickering in it.
How far is that room? 20, 30, 80, 50, or 90 feet away?
About 40.
Oh, that's not armor zombie.
Yeah, let's just walk down it. I'll do my water slide later. Let's go!
Who do we want to put in first?
Zombies.
Right, we have disposable people now.
Yes.
We have Katrina's.
Get in front, Katrinas.
Alright. Acro fixed.
I
Yeah.
want to actively be looking for traps.
Alright.
Zombies and then... Yep. Well, one zombie is gonna walk in front of the other 3. That'll be the trap trigger, whichever one is the ugliest.
Trap trigger a zombie.
Alright.
I don't want them all to trigger the traps. That's not good. They have bad decks. They have really bad decks. I think it's like 8. Skeletons are so much better.
You get a real ugly one and send them out ahead.
Probably the acid ones.
Yeah, acid burns on their face. Yellow text. Blood streaks the floor here, including a smeared trail leading back to the teleport chamber and a second trail of bloody boot prints heading up the corridor to the north. Standing amid the gore are 3 humanoid figures, 2 that look like misshapen statues of clay, and 1 appearing as a humanoid made out of flame.
Are they in this hall or the next room?
The next room.
So we have
Okay.
Trilby and 2 golems.
It's a Grillby.
From
Like-
Undertale.
Okay.
Best character
okay,
design, because he's wearing a suit.
We also have a guy who can magically shoot 30 gallons of water every time.
Yeah, I motion a hello, fireman.
Is it alive?
If you get down there, you can see more clearly that they are all elementals.
Oh, good.
Zombies. Head on in.
Alright, the zombies just walking in.
Do the elementals look angry?
When the first zombie enters the room, they all seem to immediately focus their attention on it and begin encroaching towards it.
Okay, the other zombies also go in.
If we keep the fire elemental close enough to the clay elementals, can they bake the clay and make it so that they're immobile?
You have the greatest plans that will never work.
I know, but you might as well have
Why do you bother asking?
You never know.
Of
Could lead
course
to some
not,
interesting
but
advantage situations.
I appreciate what you are saying. Alright, so, roll initiative for the zombies, if you will.
It's my initiative. They're my bonus action to attack.
Alright.
Oh, I need to roll initiative, don't I? I'm with you guys. I'm just not moving myself. I'm paying
You just
attention.
said for the zombies, so. But, alright. Is this
So
room
if these cultists are going to keep banishment.
Is this room stone, so it's not flammable and it won't have everything be on fire like back in the town?
Let's see. The room is stone, however, there is a large round wooden table with 4 chairs in one corner, the opposite corner from where you are. And there are shelves and workbenches arranged along the walls. Books and papers are scattered on the table with a locked wooden chest about the size of a shoebox on there. I guess you wouldn't know that it's locked. I don't know why they don't put everything I should read in the yellow boxes.
But the floor isn't flammable, so he won't leave a trail of fire that lasts for a long time wherever he goes.
Oh, yes, it will.
It will? That's garbage.
Yes, it is.
Hey, I get to go before some of them.
Anyway, so Ruby, you're able to see that the elementals definitely look hostile towards those zombies.
What's the spell that makes something go back to its home planet?
I used to know that.
It takes a minute to work. I don't want that. I want it instantly to happen. Anyway, Ruby, take your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into a rage, attack recklessly, all that jazz.
Alright,
With which axe?
Sasha. And it was a good choice to attack recklessly there as well.
And I get +3 to each. Gotta run out of rages soon, though.
Is Sasha your magical axe?
Nope.
Okay. You deal 7 damage with your first strike and 5 with your second.
Wait, you have a magical axe that you don't use?
Yeah, that I don't use because it only has a +2 to dragons.
Wait, so what just happened to her axe?
And it's two-handed, so I don't get the AC bonus. So that's why I generally...
I think
Only
the golems are resistant to bludgeoning or something. Or
No.
slashing.
I know what they
I
are,
have a
but
magical
Cypress doesn't.
weapon.
Yes.
And
Great
my
job,
great axe
Ruby.
is magical, not my battle axe.
Klaus, Ruby rushes in. and starts attacking a giant stone creature.
Does it look like the giant stone creature is about to attack her back?
It does.
I'm gonna go help a little bit. Let's see.
Oh, use that spot for zombies.
Okay, I'm only gonna go here and then attack the guy.
All right, roll to hit.
1, 2, 3.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. One of your attacks hits for 8 damage.
Oh no, I did something. Almost. I fell down. One clanged off it so hard that I fell backwards.
You stand up, what's happening?
I stand. Well, let's see, how far did I move? I
Or
was.
rip in peace, Klaus.
Yeah, I stand back up. I still have my move.
All right, Cypress, your buddies
Should be
just
able to
rushed
manage.
in.
Yeah, I don't care that much.
You see fire and you have water.
There's a tough choice to make here, Klaus. Tough choice.
Follow your heart or whatever.
I have so many friends, and I can only help so many at a time.
I don't
Awfully
know.
sad. I know, I always question myself if it's actually worth it to do this.
Yeah, but Cypress hates fire.
I know I hate fire, but well, I don't hate fire. It's more of a fear. But anyway, yeah, we'll go with that. Decanter of water used as an action to hit the waterman.
Fireman.
Fireman.
Alrighty.
But firemen, like, protect you from fire.
So are you heading through the
I'm
zombies to
heading
get
forward
next
to
to it, or?
I don't have to get next to it, I believe.
Alright,
Probably want to, though.
the zombies will also have to take one of the zombies will also have to take it if you're shooting past it.
Yeah, but it doesn't do damage to them. The only reason
Yeah, it does.
It does
Bludgeoning.
not.
No, the
It
elemental
It does
makes
bludgeoning damage on a bonus action, in which I can choose to knock something prone, which I won't
Oh.
be doing that.
Okay.
But the elemental takes it because it takes 1 point of damage for every gallon of water it touches.
So Dan will
I know.
probably say that it takes
Alright.
less gallons. True?
I'll put 5 less for that.
That's fine.
That seems
Sure, but
reasonable.
we'll still do that.
Okay. You deal 25 cold damage to the fire elemental.
Wonderful. Yeah, 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. 1
Wow.
foot wide. So do you think I could miss the zombie?
If you hold it up over your head and point down.
Roll DC 14 acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, on a success you
I mean,
miss
you
the
are-
zombie.
yeah. You're doing this really.
Acrobatics.
You're
You're
doing
also
it
doing
really
this from really
quickly.
far away.
Whatever.
Oh.
You get a zombie
so A
wet.
zombie.
Uh,
A zombie is wet. That's okay.
Yeah, if anything, now it's resistant to the flames man a little bit more.
I
Yeah.
don't know about that.
As a bonus action while holding it. Oh, I see. So the bonus action is. So geyser is the action. And then as a bonus action, I aim it at a creature. And the creature then gets hit with the water and then has to make the strength save for damage. So I think in order to aim it at a creature, I have to have them make the strength save and use my bonus action.
Alright. In that case, what I'd actually do is just give the fire elemental half cover. So +2 to its save for that. Oh wait, no, not if it's a strength save. Never mind. Let's just say
Weird.
you're able to do it.
Sure. But I mean, the
Zombies.
zombie will still have to make the strength save, and so will the fire elemental.
Alright.
Elementals are immune to prone.
But not to bludgeoning damage.
I thought that thing couldn't do damage.
It does do damage with a bonus action.
Was
which
it a
I'm using.
D4, you say?
Yes, 1d4.
Okay, both of them fail, so roll that.
What? Oh, I rolled the zombies.
Alright,
Okay.
so it takes 34 or 29 damage.
Very well. And
Done.
the Zed head falls prone.
Oh
Oh no.
Drek, everyone's just rushed down into this corridor.
I wouldn't know that, though.
I'm gonna go. Guess I'm just gonna go here and shoot the clay guy.
This clay guy.
Yeah.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Shit.
It's tall enough; he should be able to shoot right over us, no problem, right?
Sure.
Dan, what is the floor?
You get a good hit in, but it seems mostly unaffected, taking 13 damage.
It's resistant to pierce.
Well, non-magical stuff.
Or non-magical. Or, yeah, I guess. Oh well.
Alright.
Zombies have 35 HP, just so you know, Dan.
Excellent. First Earth Elemental rushes in, lighting itself on fire as it does so, as it walks
Flaming Earth
through
Elemental.
the fire elemental space. So also it takes a D10 there. And it hasn't been hit by any of you guys yet, so it figures its best option is just to attack the zombies that were intruding on it. So attacking the zombies from right to left, so the second attack has advantage. That's a 24 and a 17.
We did not see that.
Alright, just a second.
If that was your intention for us to see it. Just making you aware.
I can make it public.
Oh, no,
anyway,
you just said right to left, so I assumed that you wanted us to see. I apologize.
both zombies take 18.
Okay.
And that puts it at Aethys's turn.
Okay, so if 4 zombies are attempting to grapple this earth elemental, can it be restrained?
Technically, no.
Oh. Well, I mean, a d4 of non-magical damage won't do much. So, these, zombies are going to... Here, well, let's see. We'll have them spread among the 2 clay guys. Have that one move, like, there, I guess, and this one can move next to it, up there.
They're going to need some athletics or acrobatics checks to push through their spaces.
That's cool. Okay, they'll do athletics.
Alrighty.
Athletics against the earth elemental.
One critically made it over there, and that is their strength mod, too.
Okay. One of them going through did get lit on fire.
That's okay. And now they're all of them. The one that's prone is going to stand up, and then they're all going to just attempt to grapple the earth elementals.
Alright.
Dude, Cypress, what if
What?
you could... Do you think if the earth elemental fell backwards onto the fire elemental, it would put the fire elemental back, out?
Oh, you're
Maybe?
so creative.
There's
What happens when you put dirt on the fire? It goes out. So if you drop a literal ton of dirt on a fire...
Let's do it, Klaus. You knock it backwards.
Despite your
Technically,
best
you can shove it.
efforts, only one of them is able to grab on. This one on the far left here.
Wait.
That's fine.
Aethys, you shouldn't grapple anymore.
Why?
You should shove.
Okay, they will shove. Assuming they live.
Just make them push bots. Push these guys back into the corner.
And now for my action.
Yeah, you can knock
I
it
don't know.
prone by using your attack instead of attacking you shove.
I guess I'll acid splash the 2 guys that are standing on top of each other, the fire and earth guy.
Alrighty.
Lamo. Wow, 6? Come on, that sucks.
Wow.
1, 2, and 3.
You successfully deal 6 acid damage to each of them.
Yay. Alright. Fire turn.
Fire turn. Fire Elemental has a plan, as he was taught by an expert wizard.
Damn expert wizards.
I don't like this plan. This is not a good plan.
Okay, so the list of people who are on fire has gone up significantly.
Oh,
I'm not on fire.
fire.
Ruby is on fire,
Wait.
actually.
Dang it.
How did
Am I on
it move?
fire?
Yeah, how am I on fire?
Has a
Where did it
move
go?
of 50 feet. It went right, down,
So
left,
zombie,
left,
zombie,
left.
and Ruby get opportunity.
Yeah.
2 zombie opportunity attacks. Coming up. Awesome. Good hits. And the other one probably misses. Unless it had advantage for any reason.
It did not, but the first one does hit for, wow, a +5 to damage.
Yep. That's my, their damage addition is my,
Proficiency bonus.
I think I should change that. Yeah, it's my proficiency bonus. They by default get +1, so that should technically be plus another one, because I haven't changed it since.
Alright,
That's
it hits
not
for
fine.
5. Ruby, you can make an opportunity attack if you'd like.
I did.
She did. It's in the
You
middle.
did?
Or it's above
Oh,
them.
sorry. 16 does hit, and you successfully deal another 5 no, not 5. You deal another 7 damage.
Yeah, because I'm raged.
Yes. And, everyone with a red dot on them takes 2 damage.
Ugh, zombies.
Oh no.
And,
Crispy.
Oh, it's making 2 attacks against Cypress.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense.
The guy who dealt 29 damage with water. Whoops. Only the first one of those, yeah.
Crit fails.
None of those hit. It does crit fail. Let's roll for that. Rolled a 20.
Please light self on fire.
It did not light self on fire.
It can gain the on fire condition. It just can't take fire damage.
That's true.
That's really funny that it's not currently on fire, but it could be.
Oh, sorry. If the target is a creature or a flammable object, it is a creature though.
Yeah.
Anyway, other Earth Elemental's turn. It's gonna focus on the zombies that tried and grappled it. So, attacking the zombies from right to left. Earth Elemental.
Ooh.
I assume those hit for 18 and 16 damage.
Against AC 8? Yes. If one of them was the one that already took damage, then it's dead.
It is not. Your current zombie hit points are 15, 17, 15, and 11.
Okay, that's good.
Against AC 19, that's only a 50-50 shot to hit. It's pretty nice.
Ruby, your turn.
Alright, so...
If you don't douse the fire on you with an action, you take 1d10 fire damage.
Actually, I
Start
believe
of
you
your
take
turns.
1d10 at the start of your turn anyway. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, I just noticed.
Ruby takes
but
6 fire.
According to my description I have for my elven boots, I get advantage on dex checks. That's
Rip.
interesting.
Alright, can
I'll
I,
remember that.
throw down my shield and my battle axe as a free action? How does that
Sure.
work?
But I'll allow it as like...
Just so
yeah.
I can switch into my great axe, basically.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's what I do for switching over to my bow.
Okay,
No problem.
'cause that's what I'm gonna do.
You can't sheath them, but you can drop them.
I'll drop them. I'll pick them up later.
Klaus, your boots of elven kind give you advantage on dex stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
Okay, that's what it is. Cool.
So then I'm gonna pull out my great axe because I'm like, I should be doing more damage. I don't know if she would have noticed that, but you know, whatever. Then hit twice. Should have probably recklessly attacked, but
Your second attack hits for 13 damage.
yeah.
Klaus, you get the joy of taking 9 damage at the beginning of your turn.
Why did? Oh, Ruby took 6 damage at the beginning of her turn.
Mhm.
Okay. Where were these bookcases and everything you were talking about?
Over along the east wall.
Okay, and
Thank
how
God.
tall? How tall were they?
About 10 feet up.
Okay, I'll give the fire elemental 1 slash real quick. Hita.
Ta-ta! In doing so, you deal 8 damage and take 10 damage.
Oh,
Hitting them with physical attacks causes damage. This is garbage. Okay.
Melee physical attacks, you archer.
Do you see where I'm standing?
That magic cape, don't you?
Yeah, I was about to fly, but if I just flew without attacking, he would have got an opportunity anyway, and that would have done even more damage. Okay, then again, what did we say? Half your movement to stop, drop, and roll? Or an entire move?
Entire move to stop, drop, and roll.
Okay, then I'm going to do a flip over here and attack this elemental twice.
Roll the hit.
1, 2. Oh, wow.
That's a crit. Roll on the table at 10. Alright, you still are able to deal 13 plus 14 damage.
And then I'm going to fly up to the top of one of the bookcases and stand on top.
Alrighty.
Hopefully
Cypress.
drawing some attention over here.
oh no, not to the bookcases. We need those. They have books in them.
Well, okay, not the fire elementals one, but at least the giant thing.
Books and shit, yo.
Cypress, what are you up to?
Large amounts of damage. Take a couple steps back. And then I'm going to... Aethys, can I kill your zombies?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll be sad. I mean, I'm a little
Trollic
sad.
Sphere,
Oh, they're really
Trollic Sphere.
which I
Did you do
believe
perfect math?
is What about perfect math?
I said, did you do perfect math?
No.
Probably.
I don't do perfect math, man. I just hit things with spells and junk.
No, I'm saying to avoid hitting people who aren't zombies.
Oh, well, I just, saw that. Yeah, we'll say that. I don't hit the top right zombie, if it makes you feel better.
Oh, well, how big is Vitrolic Sphere?
It's a 20-foot radius, but I can cast it anywhere. So if I've been through this, but if there is a line that I can draw,
Yeah.
then there's a point at which I can cast it so that things don't get hit. So I can cast it so the radius goes like this, practically.
Okay. That seems fair.
That's how I could throw mathematical principles, but yeah. So make some dex saves, Dan.
Alright. Roll for damage.
This is damage.
Zombies have -2.
Alright, so...
And then if you fail, if you succeed, you take half that. If you fail that, you also take this at the end of your next turn. Ooh! Ooh!
Nice.
Wow.
Very nice. Nice. Very nice.
Alright.
Here's hoping they failed.
I'm gonna put an acid mark on that one, and... Yes.
What did he roll, man? What did he roll?
You rolled a 17.
The Earth Elemental?
The Earth and the Fire Elemental.
Well, the Earth Elemental fails.
I think
Oh shoot, he does have Dex -1. You're right. You deal more acid damage.
Yes! Anyway, that's my turn. I'm out.
Drek?
Oh, wait.
Aethys,
are you going to kill things next turn?
What do you mean?
Are you going to make an attack spell?
Yeah, well, no.
Do you want Sanctuary is the question I'm asking you.
No.
Cool, I'm out.
Drek?
I'm gonna make an economical decision to attack with my magic weapon and take the fire damage.
Alright.
Because I'm full health. So...
Keep in mind you have to drop your crossbow first. So you're technically also doing that.
Both of them are one-handed.
Oh.
Both of them.
I didn't know your crossbow was one-handed.
It's a light crossbow.
Tiny and dumb.
It's a hand crossbow, that is.
Roll to hit.
44.
You hit good and take 10 fire damage.
And then I hit it again for 9.
Oh.
Alright,
And I take 20 damage, I'm guessing.
Just a sec.
Just about.
You take
Do I
another
take
6
for the
fire
turn,
damage.
Okay, so I take
It's when you
16.
hit.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just once per turn or not.
And the fire elemental, in a whirlwind, sort of just extinguishes itself.
Suck it, fire.
Am I on fire?
Yes.
You are not on fire.
Can I flick off the fire?
The fire flicks off you too.
I don't
Flickers
care.
off you too. Flicker.
I'm glad I made that economical decision.
Why was it economical?
Because, I expended my health.
Calculated. Sacrificial. Not economical.
Also, you didn't deduct your health yet.
Yeah, I did. In my character sheet, I did. Oh, whatever. I'll do it here, too.
Alright, the Earth Elemental takes more acid damage, and seeing that his fire bro has left abruptly, he's gonna go and attack Drek.
Yeah.
Is that zombie within range? No, I guess not. Dang.
Have you ever seen a Tom and Jerry cartoon where they, pound a guy into the ground like a nail? That's what it does to you.
First attack misses, the second attack attempts to pound you into the ground like a nail and deals 16 bludgeoning.
8
Half
damage.
Yeah.
8. Yeah. I was gonna do... I know.
Alright, using your reflexes. Well done. Aethys, this big bruiser has just gotten up to you. It is on fire.
1 to 10, how poison-proof is this Earth Elemental?
Make an Arcana check, I guess, for elementals.
Awesome.
It is pretty poison-proof.
Alright. I guess I could just chill touch it. Which would be like, why would I, not take Sanctuary then? Oh well, I will chill touch. I think I have disadvantage, so that misses.
Yes, it does miss with disadvantage. Unfortunately, the skeletal hand crumbles under the stony hand of Earth.
And, the lone zombie out there is going to stab that Earth Elemental with his puny dagger.
Roll to stab with puny dagger.
Well,
Roll a d20 for crit zombie fail. Okay. Okay,
Poor zombie.
so what
Could have put
happens
himself out instead.
is
Probably would've
the
been better.
zombie goes to stab, it fumbles with the knife, drops it. The earth elemental then turns around just really menacingly, just smashes it into the ground.
Both of those hit.
Doesn't
With-
drop its dagger.
Both of its hands. And
Yay.
And like
Completely.
collapse it into a little mush between them, like Donkey Kong doing that one attack.
I might say that you cannot re-raise this corpse as it is not solid enough to raise.
That's okay.
Ruby, it has its back to you, and
Its taunt worked.
it is on fire and sizzling with acid.
Do I get any bonuses because its back is to me?
No.
Oh, well, anyway, I'll reckless attack.
Alright. Roll a d20 for crit.
Wow.
Baby! Oh, man.
Baby, a triple, whatever.
Oh, man.
So describe how you defeat this mass of stone.
Katie, why do you get 3d12 extra?
Yeah. Why is the crit 3d12? That doesn't
Because
make
it's a
sense.
barbarian thing.
Oh, right.
Yep.
It's like
Stupid
massive
barbarians.
crit damage. I've not gotten to crit on anything yet. So, with a great swing of my great axe, I chop it square in half.
Brutal critical. You can roll one additional weapon die when determining the extra damage for a critical hit with a melee attack. This increases to 2 at 13 and 3 at 17.
You know, good job. Klaus is impressed.
Klaus and Ruby may be impressed, and they also
And
take
Fire.
6 damage
Fire and
each.
shit, yo.
6. Alright.
Okay.
You're on
Oh.
fire!
Who cares?
While I'm up here, can I see what's down this hallway over here just before I make my next action?
Yeah, just a second. That hallway leads to a door.
Okay, rad.
This one leads to a staircase.
What did we say was the method for putting out fire? It's an entire action.
Entire action. Yep.
Okay. Or move. You
It's
allow that?
really just an entire action.
Okay, fine. Cool.
Good for you.
I'm gonna jump down onto the floor over there, slash at the thing 3 times. What a surprise. Because I don't feel like dropping my shield and I like my sword right now.
Shing, shing. The first 2 attacks hit. You deal 21 damage.
And then I do a backflip over to here.
Cypress.
Oh, I still have a turn. Sweet. Damaging cantrips do we have? We have... I'm sorry. I didn't think that I would still have a turn.
I hope that I don't get a turn.
Why? Want to die?
That means that it gets a turn.
Oh, that's a little rough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus wisdom, plus proficiency. Does that hit?
It won't have another.
That does not.
Sweet. Don't have to figure out the damage then. Done.
Alright. Drek, you're up. Sneak attack
19.
for 39. Because rogues are crazy. It is not.
How about now? Well, that's terrible.
It is also not.
Your crit fail. You have a plus 12.
I do have a plus 12 on that weapon.
It intends to make 2 attacks against the goblin that just scorned it.
It's
Yay.
a plus 2 weapon. Plus it's
Oh.
finesse, so I can add my proficiency, and I have.
It
five-
pounds
and I
you
have
into the
5
ground
dice.
real good.
Drek 10 and 14 damage.
You mean 17 damage total? That is.
Correct.
17 to... What?
So I'm taking half on 14
Oh, you only get to do that once.
per
Correct.
turn.
Yes.
Okay.
And Aethys for the finisher.
Salt it with a yo mama joke.
Do I have any weapons? Oh, I have that dragon tooth dagger, which is magic and acid. Why didn't
No,
I
I
use
thought
that?
you gave that away.
Huzzah!
She
I
got
gave it back.
Doesn't
It
hit.
was
I hate every single one of you.
Alright. Yeah, the dagger scrapes against it and does not pierce its stony hide.
Okay, as my movement, I crouch and put my arms over my head.
Ruby, Aethys just cowered. What do you do?
Call Aethys a coward and I run up and reckless attack again.
Alright, and you defeat it.
I immediately roll around on the floor as my action.
Same, but I take more damage.
Okay, yeah, you're both taking another d10.
That's garbage.
4
Oh,
damage
I
each.
should, not Klaus.
Start of
Well,
your turn.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to do that until he'd taken more damage.
That's why fire elementals are the best elementals. Just
First level spell slots are expensive.
ongoing, undodgeable damage.
So, you said there was a bookshelf and a chest in this room?
There is
So I wasn't on fire
in
Give me your HP in chat.
I'm full. Don't worry.
in chat.
there is indeed a bookshelf, a few bookshelves, and a table with a chest on it about the size of a shoebox.
Ah, okay. I'd like to investigate the chest.
All
Does it
right.
have any markings or anything interesting about it?
Klaus, why do you always take the most damage?
Roll investigation.
He plays the least safe out of all of us, I guess.
You are able to detect that it is indeed locked.
Okay. I cast knock on it and I open it.
Alrighty.
Unless it's a magical lock.
Knock breaks magical locks.
Oh, does it?
Literal magic.
Yep. You cast knock and you open it. There are a number
Does the
of
knock have a restriction of some sort?
Yeah, it doesn't break a magical lock. It opens it for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So.
Couldn't remember it.
Yep. It also made a really loud sound, just so you know, Dan.
pong.
In case there's enemies that are going to hear that.
You know,
Run
in
for
addition
us.
to the giant stones lumbering around banging on things.
Yeah. So,
Alright,
What
yeah,
we got?
you're able to knock it. It contains 3 scrolls. 2 scrolls of protection against fire elementals, and 1 scroll of protection against earth elementals.
cool. These will come in handy.
Pile of garbage.
It's like they expected you to go and open the chest during the battle.
It's like, why would you?
By the way, let me
Well, if
say,
you were
the trap on the chest, it just slows everything in the area except elementals. So it's like they expected you to... That's if you
Dude.
fail the check to open it. So it's like they expect the rogue to run past the elementals and open the chest as their action.
That's not how I play rogue, I guess.
It's not how
I,
any good
I don't
rogue
think
would
it's
play
how
rogue.
smart people play rogue.
All right, so I'm cooking up my last batch of good berries, and here are the totals that people get. Klaus gets 20, Aqua gets 12, and Katie gets
You get 8?
you get 8.
8. Still funny.
Yeah.
Never stop being funny.
Classic Dan.
Alright.
Okay.
Where were those bloody boot prints going?
They were heading north down the staircase.
Is
Anyone
there,
want-
checking the spines of the books, is there a common theme among them?
The theme is elementals.
all of them?
Is there a book that says how to summon elementals?
There is not. They're mostly binding type stuff. Just
Oh,
long-term
gross.
study rituals.
Pretty kinky, but it's gross.
I don't suppose there's any books randomly about giant golden stags, are there?
There are not.
Yeah, there is one, but the only thing inside of it is a little drawing.
it's like 400 pages on just one in the bottom right corner. It's a tiny little drawing.
I've got Lustbone kissing on your dreams.
Yeah, there's also
Oh
a
no,
copy
there,
of the Very
there's a
Hungry
book,
Orc.
but it's only written in Terran.
Perfect. How many books are there? Like, is it like big bookshelves or
It's
like
pretty full
small ones?
bookshelves. Most of them are damaged in some way by heat.
Oh, that's upsetting. Okay, that's fine.
Can we take a few of the ones that aren't damaged by heat?
Go for it.
I
So-
mean, the one dragon wanted books.
True, he did.
True.
I could probably teleport the bookshelf to him. Is that a thing I can do, Dan? I could use my 7th level spell slot to teleport a bookshelf to a dragon.
If you can
Sounds like something
teleport
you
it
can do.
out of Zonpol's dungeon.
I'm not gonna do that. So we gotta pick
I'd take like at least 4 books.
Alright.
at random.
I mean, they're some of the less
The
damaged
least
ones.
damaged ones.
Alright. Yeah. You're able to get a bunch of readable ones.
Cool. And then I say, let's see where the blood trail goes.
It leads to a blood elemental.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, he was wearing boots.
I mean, is a person anything else but a blood elemental?
Good one.
Aren't we more water elementals?
I would say flesh. Like a flesh golem.
No.
Anyway, so are we agreed that we're going down
I
the
think
stairs?
people are more like humanoids than anything else.
I want to.
Shut up, Katie.
I want to investigate this door.
Do you want to knock this time? Klaus says out loud.
Hey, I knocked the chest. Does it look like it goes to a closet where there's enemies hidden, or a room where there's enemies hidden?
It appears to be a room where enemies are likely hidden.
Okay, I vote we go down the bloody staircase.
Bloody staircase or supply closet filled with pencils.
Bloody staircase.
I guess. Bloody staircase, I don't know.
So far, it seems to me like our buddy is trying really hard to escape, and he's stabbing people on his way downstairs. So let's go down and see if he's around. That's what I'm getting out of this situation.
Is there a
barely
teleport
even know
circle
why
in
we're
this
here.
room?
There's not.
Okay.
Like in character and out of character, I barely know why we're here.
The blue dragon mask, dude.
Okay.
Let's go down the stairs.
Alrighty.
I follow you guys. I'm gonna let you make the decisions. Papa Cypress is just here today to put the band-aids on the wounds when you scrape your knee.
I would request a slight pause in the game for a moment.
That's fair.
Racist.
Alright, I'm gonna go take care of some things at the same time then.
Alrighty. See you in a bit. I don't know why I just took my glasses off instead of my headphones, but
This is the time we play the Wizards of the Coast advertisement we have readied up because we're sponsored.
yep. I will
Get on that,
get
Dan.
that playing and see y'all in a 5.
Yeah, I'll be right back, too.
Damn it. There we go. Piggy said the South African diamond trade is still alive and well, even though South Africa considers itself a second world country. 1.5. This water's
South Africa is one of the places that are like on my bucket list to go and travel.
Where?
South Africa
I'd like a reasoning behind this one.
because it's pretty.
Oh my goodness. Shit,
I mean,
son,
like-
you got me.
There are places in the world that are higher than that. Mainly like
Perhaps I was getting at that point.
there is not in my top 5 places, but it is like one of the places I would go if given a lot of money to travel.
I don't know. It'd probably be just like America.
Or because of the barren African wasteland, or
In South Africa, more jungle down there.
is it?
That's the part of Africa with all the white people.
Yeah.
Shot Klaus. That's made this racist. But if you're looking for like jungle, why not go to something like South America? I mean, do you think it's just more civilized then, or
I just think it's more civilized in South Africa, I think.
even than South America?
No, South Africa.
No, I said, do you think that it being whatever? So you think South Africa is more civilized than South America?
Yes.
Maybe.
And Brazil is also on my list, to make
I've-
that clear.
I've heard a lot of stories of people. What's it called? Like if you don't stay in the purely safe areas of South Africa, you're gonna have trouble. I think that Brazil would be better than South Africa.
Yeah,
Well, Brazil's also on the list.
I know. I'm
Actually,
just
probably
saying.
higher than South Africa.
Yeah,
but-
and there's other jungle places I think you could go.
What are you talking about?
Where would you
Traveling.
go to visit jungle? We're talking about Brazil and South Africa, but I think those
Wait,
both are sketchy.
visit jungle as in like just go see the jungle, or
Or
like
just
like
travel
the
someplace
actual-
in the world and there is jungle set. There's a jungle
Okay.
setting.
Why not just play League of Legends? I hear you're juggling all the time.
good one.
For Paul.
Are you trying to keep doing that, please? So you're talking about the whole ordeal of traveling to this country and being in this country and then going to the jungle, right?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Okay.
out of all the places I would want to go, those two are not, like, number 1 and 2. But, like, I think it would be really cool to visit an area like that and see the culture and just see the jungle area and all the animals and stuff.
Let's see.
Yeah, I know it's hard. Sorry, is anybody still there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. When my microphone is near the microwave, my microwave's near the microwave. When my mic is near the microwave, it randomly shuts off and on.
Fun.
Radiation.
So
You're back.
South Africa doesn't have that much jungle. It's really not that jungly. It's below. Well, I don't remember what. And that's where it gets like really war
which is
Central America, like Panama or Guatemala?
I've been to Haiti and
Did
Honduras.
you say Haiti?
Yes,
That's an island.
I know, but it's in
Mm-hmm.
the Central America area.
Yeah.
And yes, I've been to Haiti.
I probably won't go
in
to
Honduras.
Africa unless it's on like a mission trip or something.
Honduras was pretty cool. That was jungly. But there are a lot more civilized places I would go. I'm not really. If I travel, it would be more for the culture than the nature aspect of it. So I think I would go to like Tokyo, Paris, Seoul, stuff like that.
Quick, what's the capital of North Korea?
I don't know North Korea.
Pyongyang.
Yeah, let's go there.
Yeah, no. I mean, Seoul's the capital of South Korea.
I know.
Seoul is amazing.
I
Have you
want to
been?
go to Seoul so bad. It's just so cool. I want to like spend like a couple months living in South Korea just to like get a feel of the culture.
You want to visit South Korea? Places like South Korea and Japan that have like crazy cool technological centers. Those are like a few key places in the city. Think of it like Detroit. It's like there's a few places that have like poor living conditions.
Hello?
Go.
Live somewhere for a little while.
I understand. I also want to learn Korean very badly.
They say that Korean was like designed so it was really easy to learn for common people.
Yes, but there's no like all of the like learn this language easy. Doesn't really have Asian languages in it.
Yeah.
Well,
Korean is-
Duolingo, for example, does not have any Asian languages.
Korean is different from other languages because, at least in the written Korean isn't like, it's not like Chinese where it's symbols. It's actually sort of an alphabet. It like
It only
Right.
extra shapes are the alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
So like think of it this way: like a letter. Word in Korean could be a combination of like 3 letters, and then the next one is like 2 letters, and those 2 characters is a word, and it's really weird.
That's
And
pretty
I really
cool.
wanna learn it.
Yeah. So if I knew the word for like your, like mother, then I would just have to write one character for a broad range of insults. I could probably just write those 2 characters together and just draw any shape, and it would be like your mother's a whore so easily all the time.
But like that's why Korea has a very unique keyboard in comparison to the rest of the world for like computers because of how that works.
I got crazy oh mama jokes.
And but even Chinese keyboards have isn't it the Roman alphabet that we use or the Egyptian
Yeah,
alphabet?
we use the Roman alphabet.
We use the Roman alphabet. Chinese keyboards have Roman alphabet, and they spell out the pinyin, so the phonetic version of the characters, and the computer detects what they are.
I
Man,
think
you went really high level there, man. Like you took the average man's definition. It sounds like it, like that kind of thing. And then you went one level up and you said phonetic, and then you went one level up and you even said Chinese pinyin. Wow. You must bathe in caviar all day.
I took 2 years of Chinese class in high school.
if it weren't for kanji, I think Japanese would be one of the best languages to learn. But I haven't learned much about Korean, so that might be better. Kanji's an awful thing, and no one should use it.
I'm not aware.
So we're playing Dungeons and Dragons before Paul goes to sleep.
Well,
I don't have. It's the new semester and I have classes that are different now, so I don't have to get up till 10:30 tomorrow
no, what it is
or 10.
Japanese has hiragana, katakana, and kanji, where
I see.
hiragana and katakana are both like 49-letter alphabets, where each letter is a syllable. So if you can say a word, you can spell a word. Like if you say hitokuchi, it's spelled hitokuchi. The problem is back in the day when women weren't allowed to learn how to write, they took the Chinese alphabet, and it was popular to teach your daughters the Chinese alphabet. And then eventually, when equal learning stuff came in, they got combined. So it had this system of everything's perfectly phonetic, but then you have, an additional 5,000 symbols added to it.
And then they start throwing in English letters for some reason sometimes.
Well,
or English words.
yeah, you have hiragana, which is the normal Japanese, katakana, which is a phonetic pronunciation of any word that didn't originate in Japan, and then kanji, which is the Chinese symbol, can mean an idea.
So that's an interesting little gambit they play there, you know? Let's just pretend we're feudal Japanese, extremely sexist. If I have a woman, and she obviously is a lower class than me, so she does everything for me, right? You're taking away a skill set from her of things that I want her to do for me, just because I want to make her feel worse than me. It's an interesting little game, because I'd rather have her learn how to write, because then she could, like, write all my documents, she could write all my letters, you know?
Yeah. Well, what's also problematic is the kanji was learned because it was more artistic, but it's not a one-for-one translation to Chinese. So they just use the Chinese symbols, but they'll mean different things.
It's rough.
Anyway.
So,
welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. Our sponsors are Daisy Sour Cream, Do a Dollop of Daisy, MJR Theater. It's more fun at MJR, and Wizards of the Coast, where they have just announced the 5th edition open gaming license. You can now go to Drive-Thru RPG, publish your own adventures, and get paid to make D&D stuff.
Come and have a party with
Hollywood. It's more fun, MJR.
Sorry.
It's more than just a movie. It's a big night out.
Wait, does Ohio have MJR?
No,
Klaus
it's like a
slits
Michigan
his
thing.
own throat and doesn't listen to this anymore.
That's cool. Reroll Klaus.
Roll up a new character.
What's the best way to off myself in case I wanted to really make a new character? You really think slitting your throat's the best one here, Klaus?
No, you try to...
I think jumping into a drake pit, that's a pretty good one.
Obviously the best way is to...
so no, that works.
You're right, actually.
You try to join a gang and become a were-rat and then get your head cut off by pirates.
Why did we help you? That was obviously suicidal.
I wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Not you, the drake pit.
Oh, okay. I was
Like,
like,
if you see any other person face jump into drakes and scream, oh, you think, oh man, that guy must have had a rough life. I feel bad for him.
Well, see, I was still...
Maybe you're trying to get you out and bring you into counseling. That's what we were trying to do.
Yeah. No, see, I was still new, and Klaus had a much tighter sense of morals. Nowadays, if Caleb said, "Oh, I jump onto the dragon," Klaus would just leave.
Klaus has gained 13 levels of pissed, and now just doesn't take any shit.
That was back in the day when I'm like, oh man, Caleb, the new guy in the group.
Yeah.
That guy.
Just like, oh man, how do we still deal with him? Katie thought Caleb was out against her, and
I mean, that was like the only time I could ever do that stuff. If I did that now, you'd be like, why is he's just an idiot? Like back then, I was
just
like,
let you
you
kill
guy,
yourself.
so that was my only chance.
Now we allow idiocy when we do the one-offs, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
like,
too.
like
That's our time
when
for-
Katie jumped directly into a word thing.
Yeah.
Jump at the dragon.
Did you say coffee patch?
I
and
didn't.
she got
Colossal
I would
swallowed.
have gotten eaten anyway. I just wanted to look cool.
Alright, I'm still not hearing the right thing. You said Velocipod?
Colossal Con.
Colossal Con! Okay.
Hey, Paul, are
That
there
sounds
plans
better.
for that yet?
I don't know why everyone's assuming I'm in charge here.
Because
Because
you
you
kind of
are.
were last year. And also, Sarah asked Hannah if like there were plans, and then Hannah said that the room was full and that she couldn't do it. And I'm like, wait a minute, what?
She's not.
Somebody's being a bitch.
I believe Hannah's going with someone else.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Tom had some special thing for maybe only some people. I don't know.
Nah. Let's just get Jay to buy the room. That seems like a good plan, right?
Yeah, Jay, you're an engineer now. You
I
get
hate
all
every
kinds of
single
money.
one of you. Dan, we did that last year, Dan.
Yeah.
This year you're paying for the room, buddy.
I don't want to live in the back of Dan's truck for the weekend if Dan's paying for the room.
I will gladly pay an equal percentage towards a room.
I know a pretty good Motel 6. Anyway, let's go down the bloody staircase.
I don't think my girlfriend would be very appreciative of staying in a room with people that she doesn't know.
That's understandable.
I would make Dan, Katie, and Jay
Oh,
get their own
no.
thing.
No, my girlfriend isn't okay with that either. I'm sorry, Dan.
Mostly because
Yeah.
Dan is huge.
I understand. I'm pretty creepy.
No, it'd be like it's like if we could fit you and me, and then Caleb's tall too. He's just skinny.
It was really kind of funny last year though, because like me and Caleb and Paul like all like immediately like were friends with you, but nobody else in the group knew anything about you, and it was really funny.
That came across.
Yeah, nobody knew anything about us. It was pretty cool. We're the mystery kids.
Oh, so who's DMing the Colossal Con game?
I'm up. I want to kill all of you.
Again?
JY. No. Jay. Okay, who hasn't DM'd yet? Paul.
I have.
I could do Con game.
I think I'm supposed to do the next holiday, which should definitely be Valentine's Day.
I'm down for that.
We do
Caleb.
a dating succession.
Dating.
Yeah. It'll be an RPG. It'll be a role playing only game.
Oh my lord.
Except if you guys decide to make it violent.
Oh, I'm gonna make it violent. But in the
I'm
wrong
up for
time.
that.
And he could be the protagonist, and the rest of us.
Then all my characters
Dating
reveal
some
that they are
characters.
actually archmages who just wanted to go on a date, but all you guys had to be mean and violent.
Archmage
So you get time to
succubuses.
Stop time.
Yeah, that you get time stop Cone of Colded.
Yeah. See, Tanner, we made fun
We're
of
gonna
you,
go-
but it's gonna be fun to think back on it.
Charm person, darkness, probably some kind of binding spell.
Yep.
What kind of wizard
person?
bindings are there?
No, this
No,
is
that's not good.
Caleb's
They're just
character.
paralyzed. We need like something to hold them back.
Manacles.
Oh,
Are there wizard
Could,
manacles?
you
There's
could
regular
use arcane
manacles.
locks.
That's not good enough.
You could put an arcane lock on a chain.
Sure. Sounds reasonable.
Rose handcuffs.
Proficient with whip.
Leomund's proficiency.
That's a weapon. Isn't
I
it?
walked down the blaze staircase. This is
Yeah,
done. We're done.
yeah.
Let's go.
Let's continue on. I don't know how Valentine's Day turned into BDSM.
That's
Seriously,
always
I
what
think you can
happens.
do whatever you want.
Alright. Steps descend to a walkway that appears to stretch across infinite space. Thousands of stars twinkle in unfamiliar constellations, and meteors streak through the vastness above and below the path. Just past the base of the stairs, a door framed by nothingness rises from the path to your right. 50 feet beyond that, the path meets an intersection, with another door straight ahead.
I'm so confused.
It looks like you're in outer space.
Oh.
It looks like outer space starts at the bottom of the staircase.
I
There's
jump.
a-
Do I float?
You do not.
Can I still breathe?
You can.
I assure the party we're not in space as I take a step forward.
Yeah, it's cold but not uncomfortable.
We're in the observatory from Luigi's Mansion.
We're in an extra dimension.
Is there like a map spot for this, or no? Oh. Well, what you guys want to do?
Walk forward and not get pushed into space.
I'll watch you open that door.
I tell Cypress to hold on to this and give him one end of my rope.
Is that your fetish, or watch people open doors?
Yes. Really
It's
gets me
mine.
going.
I'm gonna open the door. I'm just kidding. It's a dwarf thing. It's okay.
Watching doors be open?
No,
I don't
opening
think it's
doors.
a dwarf thing.
No,
I played
doors
a
are
dwarf. It's not a dwarf thing.
doors are a dwarf thing. You wouldn't understand.
No, I played a dwarf. Doors are not a dwarf thing.
Tanner, you're not a dwarf.
I was a dwarf.
And you
Not a
must
true
not have been a
dwarf.
dwarf if you didn't like opening doors. Like, are you serious?
Yeah. Come on, Tanner.
You are an oddity of a dwarf.
It's like a beardless dwarf.
I know. Hey,
Oh.
wait a minute. I'm a beardless dwarf.
Well, you're a grill. Grills don't have to have beards.
They do in this
Open the
world.
door.
I opened the door, I said. Christ.
Alright. Opening the door.
Did you knock? We've already learned why it's a good idea to knock this session.
I don't knock. I kick down the door.
An anti-dwarf comes
opens
out and
to
merges
a-
with Ruby. They both cease to exist.
Circular
It's a
room, which is
That dwarf shuts the
obviously
door.
a library or study. Its walls
Hey,
are
I
lined
close
with
the door and I say nothing of interest and walk away.
Okay.
What?
Also asks, what was it?
Bunch of books. Who cares? Let's keep going.
Dude, you weren't there, but a dragon wanted books. I go over and open the door again.
Bookshelves extend from the floor to the gently domed ceiling 20 feet overhead. A wheeled ladder is connected to a rail that runs around the curved wall, allowing access to the upper shelves. A delicate, ornate desk stands at the center of a room, surrounded by piles of blank paper. A large map sits on the desk, its corners held down with stones.
Does it look like I'll be fine if I walk into this room and nothing will, like, no magical will happen?
It
Let's find out.
appears that nothing too bad would happen.
I don't like that answer.
Yeah, I'm out of a lot of low-level ones, too.
I take out one of the books that I was going to give the dragon and, like, toss it into the room. Does anything happen?
No.
I push close into the room and follow.
You try.
What do I need to do to push close to the room? Athletics?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Same roll as a grapple, it just moves them 5 feet.
Oh, wow.
Oh, does that...
That was a 20 crit even.
Yeah, it's a crit, but I got the higher number, so...
Yeah, so...
For checks, it does go to Ruby.
Yes.
And Klaus is pushed in.
You didn't even care about this room.
There's no way you could have beaten
No.
me.
Yeah, but you guys are being...
Wait.
I want to move on, so...
Does Aethys still have the belt?
No, I have the belt. I have no idea how she has plus whatever to hit, or plus whatever to strength.
I'm proficient.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yes.
I was like, wait, did Paul just not have 21 strength?
So am
That
I.
might have been.
Wait, Klaus, you're proficient, and you
Oh.
have 21 strength.
I have 21 strength, and I have half my proficiency bonus on athletics.
Why?
Why?
Because I'm not proficient in athletics. I'm proficient in strength saves, but I get because of something remarkable athlete, I get half my proficiency bonus towards strength and dex
Is
stuff.
that
that-
added automatically?
I'm just as strong as Klaus Blockman.
See, my total adage
No.
to athletics is 9.
I have a +6 to athletics, son. I almost beat you in a flexing contest. Better sit down. There's a new sheriff in town.
Gonna
Guys,
push you.
I
I pushed Jay into the room as well.
Okay, whatever. I
Whatever.
stumble a little bit into the room.
Yeah, push you in. And I walk
Tanner,
in as
tell
well.
him what you were gonna say.
I have a plus 10 in athletics.
What?
Eighth
Expertise.
Not all strength is athletics, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I have expertise in athletics.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah, the expertise. And I was like, how?
Like,
And I
plus
forget
1.
expertise garbage.
I have
Ugh.
I have the athlete feat.
am I dead yet? What kind of horrible book monster spawns when we enter the library?
No horrible book monster.
I don't believe you.
Don't believe you.
No,
It's
it's
a bookworm.
it's just Xanthal's library, man.
Dude, I'm just gonna walk in the library. Fight me, magic.
The magic does not fight you.
I
Wait.
put the
Against
book
the
I
wall.
threw in back up.
I'm gonna, I don't know, sharpen an axe or something on my downtime.
Does
Are
this
there
cue a
any-
montage of us reading happily?
I searched the desk.
Then there's a book monster.
It's just a table, not a desk. Bunch of stacks of blank paper and a map. The map appears to be the elemental plane of fire in map form.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Alright.
Then there's a book monster.
What is wrong with you?
I don't
You
trust
hate
this
me.
room at all.
Something would have triggered by now.
I don't believe that either.
I look around at the bookshelves very closely. Is anything glowing?
Anything glowing?
Heat vision.
Oh. Let me see.
Sorry for that.
Wait, what's the range on heat vision?
10 feet.
How tall are the bookshelves?
20 feet.
Ha! You can't see all the way up.
He gets on the ladder and goes.
I
down.
hold the halfling on my shoulders.
One of the books is significantly warmer than the others. The spine reads The Flaming Book of Fire.
Cool.
Nah,
Somebody
fuck it.
grab
I'm out.
that. Can we have it?
Did you grab it, Drek?
Is it like too hot to touch? Can I tell that from my heat? Like, will it burn me?
It doesn't appear to be.
Okay, I grab it.
Alright.
Now it's a monster.
Open it.
I
Look
feel like it's
directly
just
at
a
it.
magic spellbook. No, I'm gonna like turn it away from me and just like crack it open slowly.
Alright. All the pages light on fire to form a fire in your hands.
I drop it, and now there's a fire on the ground.
Does it close?
As you drop it, it closes and the fire extinguishes.
Okay, so while I opened it, was it like a projectile?
No, it was just a light, sort of like a bonfire. Just
Alright,
Nice
Klaus says,
and chill.
Good job, you got us a new fire starter. And
I run over to Drek and I ask him what that was.
The book caught on fire. I take it, I put it in my bag, and then we go. I make sure it's closed tightly, and I wrap a little bit of rope around it.
This is Xanthal's library. There's gotta be something good in here, besides a book
Books?
that lights itself on fire.
What would you put in a library?
I mean, my books. Maybe
Oh,
a
there
spell
you-
book.
I,
Are there any
Klaus
spell
turns-
books?
Klaus
They're
gets the
not
door and
spell
then remembers
books.
something. and then quickly re-enters and looks around for a book about golden stags.
Are there any comprehensive how-tos?
Are there any books about golden stags?
Klaus, make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Alright, 15 plus appropriate modifiers, 25. You do find a book on Sylvan lore, and there's a mention of a prophetic stag in there.
Okay, rad. I take that for reading more detail later, and then is there anything else that sticks out as interesting that I saw while I was looking for this one that I can give to the dragon?
I mean, it's an archmage's library. Everything in here's interesting.
I randomly choose some things with red covers, because red is my favorite color, and I put them in my bag.
I want to look for a book.
What kind of book are you looking for?
A specific book. As in, I know the title of the book.
What's the title of the book?
It's a book for...
Is anyone else cutting out, or is it just me?
Am I breaking up?
No, you're fine. Dan broke up for a second.
Dan broke up.
Okay. Yeah,
You're good.
I heard it's a book for...
It's a book called D is for Dwarf. It's from my childhood. I want to see if they have it here for old time's sake.
D is for dwarf. Alright.
I don't think... Is it like a children's book?
It would just be a children's book, yes.
You do not find D is for dwarf.
Do they have the Hungry Orc?
Hungry Orc.
That's not even the title.
Yeah, it's the very hungry orc,
Very
guys.
Hungry Orc, I'm sorry.
It's important.
Reminder
I walked
that the
down
guy
the
who
hallway.
owns this library died hundreds of years before the Very Hungry Orc was written.
But he's also a wizard, so you never know.
I don't know that, yeah.
This would be a good tell. He's probably not a ghost. Let's walk down this hallway. I walk down the hallway.
Yeah, he probably knew which.
Are there-
Could have
I
wished
grabbed
for
4
a book
more
from
books,
the future.
including and the book about the golden stag, and I go with Cypress.
Yeah, but obviously, real quick before I want to go, are there any books that I can see that are in Dwarvish?
There are a few. Yes.
I'll grab a couple.
Alright.
Which ones stick out?
You get one on runic magic, one on mystical carvings, and one
I want the carvings.
on expanded gem cutting.
Are there any in
Alright.
Goblin?
Not as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all up too high. He did that on purpose. Smart
Yeah.
guy.
Xanthal is a wizard of irony.
I guess all the time that they spend looking for books, I will look for books on necromancy. And I was thinking of something else and I just forgot.
Just like spell books, I guess.
Oh.
Wouldn't you?
Like pocket dimensions and magic bags, stuff like that.
Alright.
Books on that.
You're able to
Books
find
that
a
are
few
hollowed
books
out
on the
for spaghetti.
subject. No recipes for how to make them or anything, but
Okay.
you are able to find books that explain the concept.
Okay. How many books do I have?
Up to 6 for pocket dimensions and 12 for necromancy.
Oh, 12 necromancy books. How much does that weigh?
3 pounds a book.
Okay. That's a lot.
Does the Book of Fire also weigh 3 pounds?
Yes.
I wasn't sure because it didn't have any content in it. Like, it might have just been, like, mostly nothing.
Alright.
So,
We have lots of books now. We have 48 pounds of books.
I have 3 pounds of books. I'm not a big book reader.
I'll leave behind all the pocket dimension ones in
Can I
favor
give
of
the Book of
necromancy.
I should give the Book of Fire to the dragon as a joke.
Yeah,
Worst
good
idea.
joke.
Except not.
Alright, continuing.
Continuing along the star hallway.
Yep.
Alrighty. You head along the star hallway. Can I get everyone to make a dexterity saving throw?
I don't like this. I was not in front. I don't enjoy this.
That's not the best.
goodbye, cruel world.
How am I not
Insta-killed by
proficient in
space.
Is it?
Why are we
those?
so
Yeah,
bad at
thing
this?
too.
Is this against a trap or spell?
that she can see.
It's against a small meteor shower that flies past.
Are the meteors made of poison?
Is it like a trap or a spell? Well, because I have the advantage on deck
diseases?
saves that I can see, such as traps and spells.
I'll let you use that.
Which way is it coming from?
That's
Can I hold my shield up?
It's
No, that
coming
would
from
be
the
my
west.
save, wouldn't it? If I saved, I would have held my shield up and they all would have blinked off. But
Would anyone like to use inspiration on that?
I'm gonna get knocked into space.
Oh,
I didn't know
yeah,
I had
I'll-
inspiration.
I take half damage if I didn't save, and no damage
I'll
if,
give
I,
Cypress main.
if I saved.
Oh, well, bros for life. Not knocked into space.
you sure? I found the space. I'm dead. If that's an instant kill, if that's a save or die, I hate you forever, Dan. And this.
Alright, who rolled a 12 or under?
Klaus Blockman did.
And Athos.
Eee.
Klaus and Aethys, you both take 3 damage as meteors
And
hit
are
you
knocked into space.
and are
2d8.
knocked into space.
Oh, yes.
As they go by me, can I grab one as a reaction?
You are unable to. You're
Okay.
dodging your own stuff as they go down.
That's fair.
Bye.
Can we
Klaus
see
fly?
them flying into
Yeah,
space?
wait. Can I just fly back up?
I mean, you're not really flying, you're jumping when you do that, so...
That's not true. It says I have a fly speed of equivalent to my movement speed. I could grab Aethys and fly back up.
Okay.
You could just jump off of Aethys and grab Aethys.
No,
You don't know how physics work, do you?
not how physics works.
But
I mean, if I apply a force to Aethys, I get an equal and opposite force, which is equivalent to jumping. It might not be enough force to make me move
I
upward.
throw out my rope so that they can...
Well, can I fly back up
look
anyway?
at the initiative counter, kids. It's time to fight meteors.
It's been there this whole time.
Yeah, it's been here this whole time.
Oh, shit.
So,
I'm
so
still gonna roll
what's-
initiative for fighting meteors.
Yeah, Dan, what's the deal? Are we dead or
Unfortunately-
can I fly back up?
At about 30 feet away, both Klaus and Aethys lose view of the other party members, and they lose view of them.
Yes!
Oh, wait.
Well, I
Dan,
threw a rope.
Yeah, I
Hold on.
immediately fly back up.
they've been yelling about all this jumping and stuff. I want to know, could I have just Misty stepped back on before I floated 30 feet away?
Yeah, I'll
Could
allow
I
the
have
Misty
just
step.
flown back up?
See
I
you,
throw
Klaus.
out my rope before
Why can I not fly back?
Klaus,
I
make
may
a
have just
DC
used a
15
fourth
dex
level spell
save.
slot to cast a
Oh,
2
what are you- who are you
second level
let?
spell, but I'm not leaving.
Dan, I threw out my rope for him to catch it.
Yep, that's why I said, Klaus, make a DC 15 dex save.
I heard death, and I was like, are you kidding me?
Death save!
I was like, death!
DC 15.
Oh, 15!
I still don't understand why you can't just fly back.
You're flying back to try and grab the rope right now.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Too
since
far
you flew off
away.
so fast.
I flew 30 feet away, my move speed is 40, I have a fly speed of 40, I'd fly all the way back. That's what you
Well-
said, you said 30 feet, right?
At 30 feet away, you totally disappear from them.
Well, then I fly back into view.
And assuming that it takes Ruby an action,
Whatever, you grab the rope, I pull you back in, who cares?
Yeah, I made the save.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ. Who cares? Let's just move on.
I'm
And
really
I-
curious as to what would happen.
I
to
want somebody to die. Due to
Also-
Fine, I pushed
space.
Cypress out into space, I'm just kidding.
How curious are you, Drek?
them. I'm really curious, but I'm not going to
What's
jump
down the
off.
tall
Jump
ways?
into space.
I
Jump
drink
into
a
space,
healing
Drek. I need to know.
potion. These things do max 10 HP at this point.
If they could fly, I would just turn an eagle and then fly into space, but apparently I can't fly into space.
Dan, what's down these
Apparently you're not allowed to fly back.
Just a moment. Alright. These areas continue on. You can see off in the distance that there is a room over towards the west and a curve in the path towards the east, aside from
Yeah,
the
but
door in
what's-
front of you.
I kicked down the door in front of me. Screw it.
Suck it,
I'm
nonsense.
driving now.
Alright. This area is a storage closet. It's lined with
Okay.
shelves holding hundreds of mundane and exotic reagents and components used by Xanthal and his experiments.
Shit, are
Most-
there any resurrection oils? Sorry, continue with your little speech, I'm sorry.
most of the supplies have evaporated, congealed, or decayed over the years, but any spellcaster can fill up component pouches here with a few minutes of searching.
Is that it, or is there like
That's
fancy
it.
things we have to find?
Is there anything in here that can make ale or any alcohol?
Some of it's probably gone alcoholic already.
I
Just-
take that.
All
I
right.
take whatever's alcoholic.
Ruby
Put it in my
gets-
sack.
Ruby gets 2 fermented potions, 1 green, 1 brown.
Ooh.
Ooh, potions.
How much do they weigh?
Half a pound each. Yep.
And when you drink them, you will
It
probably
was
die.
1 green, 1 red,
1 green, 1 brown.
1 brown. Sorry. They immediately went to Christmas colors in my mind. So.
Are there any labels on any of these bottles? Such as healing potion or potion to win the game.
There is an expired healing potion.
Expired.
It has potential alternate effects.
Darn it, that sounds so fun. I want to take it, but it's a bad idea.
I take it.
Aethys takes the expired healing potion.
I like random chance things.
Are there any everlasting good berries in this room?
There are not.
Are there any things that aren't expired?
How about arrows?
There are no arrows. There are a few just miscellaneous, mundane components that aren't quite expired.
Whatever. Move on.
Moving on.
Is there a blood trail anywhere still, or is it gone?
Did it stop in space?
It went
The-
out into space.
Blood trail continues westward.
Let's go west.
Aha! West.
Alright.
Wait,
Perfect. All
What
dwarves love
was
going
there a
west.
corner here?
The curse.
Yes, it does go
That's to
farther
the
that
east,
way.
though.
Oh, well, can I see down the hall then?
Yeah, you can see a slight portal which looks like it leads into a room. However, due to some weird warpy angle thing, you can't quite see much what's in the room.
How about we just go west?
I
Let's
think
go
we
west.
should look in this room first.
I'm gonna go west.
He's
Alright, whatever.
stop. Alright.
Alright. Heading west, you go through a portal type thing. Just a moment. Let me reveal
we-
it for you.
Fight something?
Hey, look, it's ourselves in another dimension over there.
Whoa, what?
It.
Oh,
comes some
haha.
other room.
I am more
Oh.
powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Stop that,
Cypress high
you.
fives himself.
I
Can't
see
take my twin.
See myself.
Get your twins away from you.
Here we go, skipping rooms again.
Yeah, I want to go back and see, kind of.
But west is the true direction, so gotta go west.
There's nowhere out of this one. I'm not sure if we'll be able to go back.
Alrighty. You enter through a portal into a room. 2 massive hourglasses occupy this irregularly shaped chamber. Their glass globes are nearly 15 feet across, with each hourglass rising to almost the ceiling, 30 feet overhead. Each is suspended by chains, pulleys, and gears in such a way that it can be turned over to set its sand running. Slumped against the wall at the far side of the chamber is the cultist who called you to the balcony of the tower. His dark robes are charred and torn, and a blue dragon mask is clutched in his red-stained hands.
Are the hourglasses running?
They are not.
I ask, yo, buddy, what's up?
He does not respond.
Where
I
is
ask
he
him in demonic, yo, buddy, what's up?
He continues not responding.
Where is he?
I speak. Oh, I ask in Elvish, yo, buddy, what's up?
Goblin? Halfling?
I check his pulse.
I take I take the mask from him.
Just say the same thing in like
Yeah.
8 different languages.
Checking his pulse reveals him to not have a pulse.
Oh, fine.
I ask Aethys if I could see the mask.
I teleport away. Whoosh. I'm kidding.
You could just say no.
Well, I guess who wants to try to put on the mask?
I mean, it's not gonna give us any effects until we short rest with it, right? Attunement or whatever.
I don't know if that's true.
Nope, I put on the mask.
I already have a mask.
I'm already wearing. I already have like 3 attuned things.
Does cool shit happen, Dan?
It requires
Are we dead yet?
attunement.
Did my sword need attunement?
I stow it.
Did my scimitar need attunement?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
My mask did, right?
Your mask does, yep.
Okay, then I think the mask is the only thing I have that part is.
So,
So he's just dead.
yeah, want to play with these hourglasses at all?
Yeah, is there anything?
I want to turn the north one.
It sounds like a bad idea,
Why
but
don't
you
we
know,
just leave? Can we leave? Was there another transportation-y thingy and when we came
Wizard
here?
Tower.
I
Dude,
turned the
there's-
north one.
There's so much more stuff. We're not just leaving yet.
In character,
Alright.
Klaus doesn't give a crap about magic.
Then you can leave. Good luck.
Cypress cares about magic. Wizard Tower.
I guess I use a lever or something to turn the north one.
You're able to turn one by pulling the chain. The sand begins flowing, and on occasion you can see a little sparkle from the sand. A color sparkle for you, Drek.
Does the man back away?
Oh, it's a gem. Okay, whatever. I'm really tempted to break it, but I won't.
Why not?
Yeah.
Does the dude come back to life?
Well, how big is it?
It is not.
Rough.
How big is the hourglass again?
Nearly 30 feet tall.
I break the bottom of it with the butt of my crossbow, or I try to.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Just a d20?
Yeah, just a normal melee attack roll.
13.
Sure, you hit it, and
Yeah, we
the
fit the
glass
sand
begins
monster.
to splinter.
I try it again.
Roll
Oh,
the hit.
I try and slow down Drek as he tries to break the priceless hourglass.
Already cracked.
Yeah?
Mending, dude.
I tell him to stop.
Why?
I feel there's strange magics in these hourglasses.
But there's gems inside.
Are the gems worth your life?
Are you sure it'll take my life?
Fairly.
But there's gems inside, man. I want the gems.
Alright, we'll just have a mending / breaking fight, and I'll win, because I have infinite magic.
But that's not cool, man.
I use my mending powers to mend the hourglass.
Why does it matter? I just want the gems. Fine, let's go to 22.
Gonna
Is there
break,
anything in this? Is there anything in this room other than the hourglasses?
break the wizard
other than
hourglasses
that-
in the wizard tower.
Hourglass is in the body. You don't find anything.
Is there anything else on the body?
Purple Cult of the Dragon robes.
Okay. Nothing in his pockets then?
Nothing of importance, no.
Okay, that's upsetting.
Let's go east to look for things.
Alright.
Uh,
Drek's sad. He's gonna explore where someone can't mend the hourglass.
I follow the short thing that likes to break things.
I wanted the gems, man!
Yeah, I want to live.
I think it would just break an hourglass and we could reach into the sand and it'd be fine.
Wizard hourglasses in the wizard tower. It's like if there was a water balloon filled with acid above your head, filled with a gem.
yeah, it's filled with
I'd still be
acid.
I'd still be tempted.
Filled with acid magic. Acid time magic. What's worse than acid time magic?
I mean, it could make him immortal. Goblins are like rats; they live real short.
That's true. What's down this hallway?
Alright. Reality seems to warp as you go down this hallway. Light shines out ahead as the corridor opens up into a room set with comfortable-looking, oversized furnishings. In the center of the room, a red-skinned creature wearing armor of flame, bronze, and volcanic stone sits cross-legged on the floor studying a chessboard.
Guys, we're tiny.
Yeah, I'm cool with this. I want to go play some chess.
I'm not very smart.
I'm not smart at all.
Hey,
All right, you guys
Wizard
get
chess.
to watch.
Wizard chess.
Oh,
All right.
good. It's Darth
What's
Maul.
going on?
It's giant Darth Maul with the
Darth
sword.
Maul, you want to play some wizard chess?
It's always nice to meet new people. I am Taraz the Fair.
that's
Would
cool.
you mind breaking this circle of salt built into the floor? I have
what
been
will it
trapped
do?
here. I had been trapped here for hundreds of years by the wizard Zonthal. He always said I could get out once I beat him in a game of chess, but he hasn't been around recently.
Why did he trap you here?
Searching for Efreet magics.
You were?
He was. He summoned me here.
I'm gonna roll something to see who or what it is.
Roll a... I'm gonna give it Arcana check.
I want to tell if he's telling the truth, if he was really summoned by Xantho.
Oh, baby.
You did great.
Indeed. I am Tizar the Fair, the great genie of the elemental plane of fire, and he grows in size as he says this.
See you later, asshole.
Can you...
Wait, no.
I want 3 wishes.
My roar.
I follow my buddy Cypress. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm a
He's the
savage.
first red guy.
So me and Ruby know
Oh, you're just afraid of everything.
They're a genie?
Yeah.
He is a genie.
I mean,
I
he
want
just
3
told us
wishes,
that.
man.
I
hear the word
can
genie and
I can grant you 1 wish.
One
What's
wish
that
each.
wish?
1 wish total. It's not a
Oh.
power I can use very
I
freely.
tell Drek I want booze.
I want money.
Money can buy
You
booze.
guys-
Okay, let's go
Yeah,
with
money
that.
can buy booze.
You guys are idiots.
We are.
What
Our
do you
character sheets
mean?
say we are.
What do you mean by wish? Genie? Genies actually
Simple
granted
trade,
wishes.
as the wish spell allows. I'm responsible for most of the building of this tower.
Whoa.
Whoa. Literally from the plane of the worst thing in the universe.
Alright, Trek and Ruby, you are not allowed to talk.
But okay,
You
so
are
me and
not
Ruby do a
allowed to
little
talk.
huddle. Me and Ruby do a little huddle, and I ask her,
Literally,
how much
little
money
huddle
should I-
because you're both so short.
how much money should I ask for?
You
How
are
much can
not
we
allowed to
carry?
talk.
How much?
Hold on, I'm
I
checking my
don't-
inventory right now. Hold on. Let's see.
Like I still
I
have a lot of room.
I do too. I'm only carrying about 98 pounds, and I can carry 270.
I'm carrying 62 pounds, and I have 150 pounds for carrying.
So, you seem to like the idea of money. What do you say? Free me from this circle, and I shall turn everything you carry, even the clothes on your back, into solid gold.
Oh shit, it's King Midas. We've heard that story before.
See, I like my weapons.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of my clothes turning into gold because I couldn't move.
Can I just
well.
have enough gold that I can carry?
Yeah.
Like, just all the gold I can carry?
Oh, certainly.
So while
Okay,
they're all
Gold
doing
coins
that,
that we
guys,
can spend.
Guys, don't break that salt circle just yet. Okay.
while they're having that conversation, Klaus is asking Cypress, like, man, what's the deal with the genie? What's gonna happen?
Oh, he said he was from the literal elemental plane of fire. I don't like fire. Imagine if something was from the elemental plane of stabbing you in the chest. What would you do?
I understand.
Yes.
Do you think he wants... Hey, Ruby, do you think he wants the book I found that just catches on fire? That's probably from where he's from.
Maybe he may know something about it. I don't know.
You guys.
I'm not the smartest one.
Pull out the book and ask him about
I'd
it.
be asking you this question.
I'm dumb too, Ruby. It's okay.
I'm dumber than you.
Oh, yes. You may keep it. I wrote that book myself as part of a joke.
Oh, okay. I believe
But-
it'll be useful.
At best, it's a good campfire on a rainy day.
Is there any, limit to it? Will it just always work?
Nope, it's always burning whenever you open
Cool.
it.
Neat.
So I really want gold.
Yeah, same.
I can buy you booze, Ruby.
Oh, just give me half the gold and we'll be good.
Okay.
Deal? I hold up my hand as a shake.
Well, first we gotta ask the genie if he'll grant our wish before we release him, or
Well,
how
yeah,
that'll
but what I'm saying is, if we get the gold, I get half and you get
work.
half.
Oh, okay.
Deal?
Yeah, of course.
I hold up my hand and wait for you to shake it.
I shake it.
Cool.
You guys are so dumb.
Whoa, Athos,
That's
what
what
are you
we've
doing?
been saying this whole time.
Well, even if you were just gonna wish for money, why do you keep using the word gold? Why not use the word platinum? Something worth literally 10 times as much.
That is true.
Smart. Or she's smart.
Yeah,
For
but the
once I
genie
say
said
we listened
gold,
to
so
the
that's
elf.
what I thought of.
I love the goblin and the dwarf talking. It's like, yes, the elf is smart. Oh yeah, she's smart. Very smart.
I asked the genie, could we make this platinum rather than gold?
Of course.
Now, how is this exchange going to work? I believe it's okay that we free you if you give us the gold, but I don't know if you're just going to leave as soon as it happens. So,
Well, of course I will have to leave. I can't cast my spells in this tower.
I don't know if I trust that.
Yeah.
Sniper
Okay, so,
sits down and brings out his wizard chessboard and challenges Klaus to a duel of chess.
I say, sure, why not? I'm up for losing for once.
Wizard chess.
How do we know that you're not just going to leave and not grant us our wish?
Yeah.
I guess I have nothing but my word to give you.
See, we just met you, man. We don't know that you're trustworthy.
Fair enough. However, I have been enslaved in this tower for years. Certainly, certainly there's some way I could convince you.
I don't know he's lying. Unless I somehow would have advantage.
Yeah, I want to roll insight. Even though I know I can't. Hold on. Insight. Wisdom 8. Nah.
I rolled a critical fail. I think, if anything, that makes me believe him more.
So, Genie.
If he can
Once
give us
you,
our word and he shakes on it, I think we're good.
Genie, once we break this salt circle, and you teleport back to your plane, right?
Yes.
You will cast this spell from the plane of fire?
No, I simply can't cast within Xonthal's realm. Once we
that's
get
true. It is anti-magic.
outside of the maze, I can cast here. I don't need to go to the plane of fire to cast.
True. Okay.
Can the money not burn me alive?
I can
don't
arrange that, yes.
Don't want that to happen.
Of course.
I don't know what to do.
You guys, I swear.
We're playing
Alright.
wizard chess.
See, I know it's a really bad idea, but I want to.
But in character, I don't know. It's a really bad idea.
Okay, so I tell the genie. So the genie, I am a wizard myself.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, pretty strong. Not Xanthal level strong, but pretty strong, I think. So, I would, here's the thing. These guys can break your salt circle, and you can come all the way out with us or whatever, but they can only do that if I let them, because believe it or not, I can force them to stop breaking the salt circle. I can make it impossible for them to do that.
Then you are the leader.
So they have no power right now in this negotiation. So,
Hey, fire genie!
Very
I'll
well.
play
What
wizard
is it
chess.
you wish for, madame?
I'm just saying, if we let you out, you're not granting them any wishes, you're granting me a wish. Either way, that's not happening.
Hey,
No.
I have a better idea. Fireman, you want to play wizard chess?
I'm angry at Aethys now.
True,
Why,
but
certainly.
you can't let him out. You literally cannot.
Why
Alright,
not?
before we play, is this chessboard cursed?
The chessboard? No.
Is it going to kill me?
No, it will not.
If it does in any way, I'm going to send you back to the worst realm you can imagine. Water elemental plane, okay?
Oh, certainly. Do not send me there.
Yeah, I really suck. Can we just play wizard chess instead of screwing each other over?
Absolutely.
Sick. Let's play some wizard chess.
Alright.
Klaus, help me on these whiz saves.
I'm contemplating stabbing
This
Aethys.
could be a save.
Klaus to me against wizard man. Alright, here we go.
I'm gonna huddle with Ruby again. Like, what are we gonna do about the elf?
Is it saves or
Stab it.
checks?
Hold on. Hold on.
I don't think I can help you with just checks.
Tanner,
know.
go into the AFK chat, please.
No. Actually, yeah.
Hold on. No, go.
Go into the general.
Yeah.
Haha, I win again.
Oh shit. Wait, his unskilled dex, or his unskilled whiz check is +7?
No, he's doing an intelligence check with proficiency in chess set.
Oh, damn.
He doesn't
proficiency.
win yet. He's supposed to
He doesn't win
win
yet.
more.
Doesn't win yet. Got one more. Fight me. Fuck. Well, he wins.
3 games in a row.
No.
What?
Yeah.
No. Did you just read the rules, Dan? You just won one rule. Or won one game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like you do. Each one you win is like more advantage
Plus 1 to
towards
your
you.
side. Yeah. And then when you get
there.
plus 3, then you win. Atheist, do you want to go
Okay.
into your own chat room and talk to yourself? Or
Wait, what? Why?
because they went into their own little chat room.
Oh, no. I'm just thinking they're gonna wish for gold, but if they didn't even read the wish spell, then they don't understand how it works. If they wish for enough gold for them to carry, that's like nothing. They could wish for 25,000 gold worth of art objects, or gems, like 5 diamonds.
All right.
5 diamonds.
I reset the board. Play me again, Genie.
Now, what's
Very
the
well.
deal with the wish spell? Klaus asks while they're playing. Jeez. Dang.
Can't wish for
Damn,
I
magic
win
chess.
yet again. Oh, it's
All
so
right, I'm gonna beat
nice
you one time.
playing with you. It's nice to win once in a while, you know?
Yeah, does Xanthal win a lot?
I have never beaten him.
I would expect as much. Yeah, I haven't seen Xanthal in a while.
As I said,
wizard chess.
if I beat him, he said he would let me out.
I wouldn't trust that Xanthal guy, honestly.
Mm.
I haven't seen him in quite a while.
Wait, Cypress, what was the agreement with playing him?
I'm just playing wizard chess.
Oh, just playing. Okay, I want to play a game with him too.
Okay. All right, first move is mine. Roll up, Dan. Oh, +1 to Cypress.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, damn. Back to 0. This guy's too good at wizard chess.
Oh. Oh. Do you have to win 3 in a row?
No, you just win. So now it goes back to 0.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah, +1 to C.
I have no idea how this is working.
Wizard chess,
You
man.
appear to have adapted to my strategy.
I have learned well from your cunning wit.
Back to 0. Okay.
So while
Plus 1
they're
C.
playing, Klaus is asking questions like, how far does your power extend? Like, could we just wish to have all the dragon masks in our hands right now, and then it would work?
Oh, no, it only has a range of 30 feet.
Could we wish for the power to summon all the dragon masks to us?
Wait, I thought you were teleporting away and then granting
No.
our wish, or are you just gonna follow us out?
No, I'm following you out and then granting
I
your wish
misunderstood.
before I return to my home plane.
I misunderstood. Okay.
That was a good game.
Ah, yes.
All right, Atheist, you want to play wizard chess?
Yeah, I'll play wizard chess with him.
Go for it.
Alright,
I'll keep score.
okay.
What do you say
Chess.
to...
You can do int or wisdom.
He reaches into a pouch. What do you say to 1 brass piece as a gamble?
What the heck's
I'm
a
not
brass?
familiar with brass.
Yeah, what's
as
a brass
it-
piece?
form of money.
It's just a brass coin and it has a bunch of like planar markings on it.
Do you have copper?
Do you know how much that would be worth in other metals?
I'm
I mean, it's kinda
not
copper
sure.
with tin.
Perhaps 2 or 3 I have not learned about this plane's economy much.
Oh, here you go. I give him 10 copper, and I say, here's 10 copper.
Alright. 10 copper against 1 brass.
No. You get this 10 copper for free, and then you can wager it against Atheist's copper.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Just for
Very well.
funsies.
So
Wow.
while Atheist is playing, I ask Cypress, like, can we just wish for, like, to be, like, way OP and just take out all the dragons?
Dude, this guy, have you read any books about wishes? Any wish that he grants is just going to literally smack you straight in the face.
You got it.
Yeah.
What do you
Alright,
say to a
first chess
5
rule.
copper game,
Well,
Elf?
okay.
Sounds
So
good.
What if I wished for something really specific? Like, what if I wished I knew what the quest related to my bow was?
+1 Atheist.
I'm gonna move over here while Atheist is playing chess.
0.
Oh.
He's pickpocketing
Ugh.
you.
You're gonna move over there? Really, Trek? I am
I am.
paying attention, you know.
Not pickpocketing.
Oh,
not
shit.
pickpocketing.
What do you think of that move, Elf?
26 is gonna be pretty hard, in fact, impossible to beat.
Come on, wizard chess.
Alright. Damn.
Oh my god, this guy's too good at wizard chess.
Ho-ho!
Oh,
Proficiency in gaming set.
Back to 0.
I re-ask Cypress, like, what if I asked something really specific?
Oh!
Listen, this guy has been
Back
here
to
for
Aethys.
like thousands of years. Anything you've thought of, he's thought of hundreds of times. Oh my god, Aethys, so good at wizard chess. You got him on the ropes?
Curses.
No!
Take that.
No!
Back to 0.
So close to wizard chess.
16.
That's your night, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah, realistically, the game should end after like a certain amount, indicating the number of pieces taken, but...
Bishop.
Ooh.
oh. Jeez.
Haha.
Oh! No! No!
Queen. Haha.
All right,
5
I'll
copper
give him
in my
5.
purse.
5 copper.
Once Aethys finishes this game, I'm just gonna say to her intimidatingly, "You said you're gonna not let us have our money." Ruby is also there.
Yeah, I'm here too.
Oh, I am
follow
so
my act.
scared. I am so scared of the tiny people. I cast levitate on both of you.
Isn't that a save?
It's a
Don't
con
we have a
save.
No, I'm
It's a
kidding. I
con
don't.
save.
That's actually, believe it or not, doing that right now is using a 4th and 5th level spell slot.
Right.
So no, I'm not doing that.
What do you say, dwarf, to a game of chess at 10 copper pieces? He's saying this really impressively,
one
like
for
it's a lot of
chess.
money.
I'm not one for chess, so.
Klaus is like, hell, I'll go. And he
So you guys do that passively while we
puts
threaten
down a
Aethys.
silver.
Alright. Is this
Well, I
equal
like
to 10 copper pieces?
Yeah.
We're threatening Aethys.
Very well.
So,
I'll open.
just so you guys know,
I have
the
to
wish
crit.
spell is
Oh,
worth
no.
way more than just money, especially more than just money you can carry. So asking for money is a really dumb idea.
Wizard
Crit.
I
chess.
can tell you right now, there's no possible way for me to beat that roll.
Also, fun fact, the wish spell creates one object, not as many coins as you want.
I accuse him of cheating.
So,
Cheat?
You can't
I do
do
not
that
cheat.
either.
You are simply bad at chess. He takes your coin.
Said the all-powerful
Can we just
wizard
wish?
genie.
Can we just wish for a giant slab of platinum?
We wish he was worse at chess. This guy's good.
yeah.
What do you
but,
say
like, how are you gonna sell that?
To a game
I
for
guess you
10
could sell
copper
that,
and
but-
1 silver.
No?
I'm sorry, man. You're too good at chess. We're just gonna keep losing money.
How about you, Devilborn?
No, that's nah. Like I said, you've whooped me at chess too many times. Can't win.
Elf, perhaps?
I
The Hobbit, maybe?
don't know. Let's see.
You small green fellow, do you play chess?
One, no part of my body is green that's showing.
He can tell. If
I'm
he can
good.
cast wish, he can tell.
You wish that he could see your skin color.
He taps
I'm
his head.
good.
Taraz knows these things.
Okay, so remember, there's a whole library before this room, and before that, there was a small library on elementals, which genies sort of are. So
Genies are
probably
elementals,
shouldn't break
yes.
him out. Probably shouldn't break him out until we've at least looked up how to bind him so that he doesn't immediately kill us.
Can we go do that and then come back so I can wish him for money?
Gonna take some time. So sure, I guess.
Why would I kill my liberators?
Because you're angry that you've been here for so long.
I'm gonna go to the library and look for anything with the word genie.
Alright,
Alright.
Lundrek.
Most of the books here are about elemental evocation, so it's pretty easy to find.
Okay, so is there anything about, like, binding a genie in the title?
Yep,
Or
you
capture a genie 101.
You do find a method, and it appears to be the method that was used. Apparently, not the salt circle itself, but this method he used to, the method Xanthal used to get the salt circle had a cost of near 10,000 GP, and took about a week to prepare before conjuring the genie.
Wait, guys, I have a great idea. Okay, ready?
Hmm.
So, we tell him we're gonna free him, okay?
Yeah.
But secretly, what we've done is we've created an even larger salt circle around this room. So we say we're going to free you for the wish, and we free him. And then he says, all right, I give you the wish. And then he tries to get free, and you know what happens? He's in an even bigger salt circle. GG, Genie.
Do you have any salt?
No.
It's more than just salt. Genie have any weapons or armor?
You can see he is armed with a big scimitar and a sheath at his side. By the way, this whole room has a big salt circle in it. He can walk around the room.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask the genie if, in addition to the wish, could we have your weapon?
When I teleport back to my plane, the weapon shall disappear with me.
Even if it's not with you?
Yes.
Is there any way to make that not happen?
I suppose so. And he draws his weapon, and it looks like steel, except the sharp part of the edge gives off a brass hue.
Oh, what hue?
Brass.
Okay. Is there any? I asked the genie if there's any like special effects from the weapon or what.
No special effects from it. No, it is
just
simply
a scimitar?
yes, quite large, bit big for you.
Yeah.
Well,
What shall we do? I want money, and Ruby wants booze.
I want booze.
How do we approach this situation?
Simply, what if I just gave you a 10-foot cube of any metal you wish?
That would be so heavy.
So heavy.
Yeah.
Infinite heavy.
Let's see, 10 cubed.
Do we really need this guy? Can we just leave him alone?
But he offered me money.
So 1,000 square feet of like platinum or gold, and gold is dense. So if it was gold, it'd be heavy. If it was platinum, it'd probably be heavy. Couldn't move it.
Yeah, I believe
I wish
platinum's
for a
higher
10-foot
than
10
gold.
cube of gold that weighs as light as a feather. GG.
Ha.
That would be too wishes.
No. Can I wish for a 10 by 10 foot cube of platinum that is serrated around it to where we can break it off in 1 foot by 1 foot pieces?
Dude, I wished for one thing. That's like saying I wished for a sword that's green and purple, and you're saying, no, wishing for two things.
You are wishing for gold, and then you are wishing for me to change the density of gold.
No. I'm not asking for gold. I'm asking for light gold.
Get
Ah.
that Hughes.
Brass is what you speak of.
Whatever. Can we leave this guy alone? How are you
How
arguing
about we
about how
ask
many
for a
wishes we're
giant-
going to take from this guy?
How about we ask for a giant cube of platinum that is easily breakable to where we can have pieces of platinum?
Okay, what?
I ask if I can see his sword, if I can hold it.
Okay.
Very well. He puts it in your hands. It feels warm.
I walk out of the room.
He lifts his hand, and the sword returns to his hand.
Dang, so close.
Oh,
I had a feeling that would happen.
All right, I shall grant the wish to any of you except the elf.
I figured.
Makes me happy.
Can I ask
It
you a
shall be
question,
granted
Genie?
to the one who breaks the circle.
How do I get out of here?
What do you mean, how do you get out of here? Same way we
Leave.
came in.
I'm pretty sure that room we landed in, that we teleported into, didn't have one of the circles.
It did.
What?
Oh.
It isn't drawn in, but it did.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Never mind. I don't care then.
I'd like to.
It
stand
didn't have
by
a
the edge of the
circle, but it
circle.
had one of those things on the walls.
Okay.
I'd like to stand by the edge of the circle with my scimitar out, so that the moment's notice I can break the circle to where I get the wish.
All right.
Alright, I'm just gonna stand here and watch, and when he breaks free, I'm gonna let Drek die, and then Cypress and I can kill him.
Yeah, how about you just like wall of force this little entrance here? How about we just get behind Aethys?
Why don't you just wall of force him?
He needs to grant you a wish.
You have to learn from your mistakes here, Drek. Like,
Yeah, I'm not protecting you.
Ruby, what do we do?
I shrug.
You're on my side in this situation.
You want all your money, go
Yeah.
for it.
I want a big enough piece of platinum to where I can hold it, but also barely hold it.
Why don't we
Dude,
just
that is
have
the
a
least
fill our
specific
pockets with
writ.
platinum coins?
Huh?
You can
Wait,
wish for
is
one
there-
object worth 25,000 GP or less.
I wish for a hay penny.
He snaps his finger. No.
This is like the first time the Dragon Balls are used in Dragon Ball Z. I wish for the most comfortable pair of underwear.
Well, I just want.
Honestly.
Yes, that's the actual first wish they make. It's
Oh my
it's a mishap.
So, before I become heavily encumbered, I can carry another 40 pounds, and the carrying max is on another 90 pounds.
We don't
90
see
pounds of
encumbered
platinum,
rules.
then?
Yeah, how much platinum would that be?
1 second, I'm doing the math right now, actually. Crap.
Well, if we're
That would
looking
be
at how much I can
4,500
carry-
platinum coins worth. So, 45,000 gold pieces worth.
Pretty good.
So can I ask him if he
Cannot
can
wish
just
for.
turn it, if he can make it into coins rather than a solid block of metal?
I can only create one object.
Pounds.
Now, how big would the cube of platinum be?
I don't know the
It is that
density of
much.
platinum.
I just did the math. It's 890 pounds per cubic foot of platinum. So you can't carry 1 cubic foot of platinum. This isn't like Minecraft.
So would
I
mean
I can give
could
you
I just
10
have
cubic
that
feet.
So how about just a cubic foot of platinum to where
I
And
And
just
then your friends here can cut it up for you?
Dude,
I'm not
he can't. I mean, if he's using the wish spell, he cannot make that much. He can make 25,000 GP worth of platinum in a big block, and it's not going to be that big. So
I know,
I mean,
so just have that size be put down, like just that much platinum, and then
Right.
that be the wish.
I cannot wait to see what happens. Go for it.
How the
So
we're not,
that's
how are we
what-
gonna
that's
cut it up?
Fabricate?
Yeah, and we can just split it for all of us, just the maximum amount of platinum that he can create. Then, since we can carry it easily.
No, we can't. Platinum is heavy.
Because because Wish has a GP limit.
How much GP of platinum?
Well, how much?
25,000.
25,000 GP. So,
Yeah, so 2,500 platinum.
which was more than I could carry, if I remember correctly. I mean, which is less than I could carry, if I remember right.
So 50 pounds.
50 pounds of platinum.
Does all this chess playing and stuff take like an hour? Can I have a short rest?
Yes.
Well, I use a bunch of hit die.
You have
I
a
think we're
relaxing
set on
time with the Ifrit.
I think we're set on a 50-pound cube of platinum.
Screw it, I used all of them. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well.
Are we set on a
50-pound
50-pound cube of platinum?
Cube
Now,
of
I'm set
platinum.
on leaving this guy, but you can do whatever you feel like.
I'm just gonna. Okay, so I reach out my hand to shake with the demon.
He's not a demon.
I know, but
He's a devil, he's a dog.
He's not a devil.
That was a Fallout
he's a
reference.
genie.
Oh,
I wish to shake my hand with the devil.
He shakes your hand. He, due to the size
Explode.
difference, he basically grabs your entire forearm and shakes
Yeah,
it.
I figured.
Okay, I didn't actually use those last 2 hit die, because that put me over my max HP.
I'm gonna take my sword and just draw a line in the chalk. If
Alrighty.
that's how that works.
And
I was over there at the time.
I'm right
he goes, he walks over to the edge, just slowly holds his hand over, and reaches over it, and he just looks ecstatic about this. I am finally free. Now, how do we get out of this building?
here. Let's go.
Magic.
Come on, buddy. My new genie pal. I'm guessing he's gonna be at the back with me while everybody else is in front of.
Oh,
everybody.
absolutely not.
He
yeah, he's
got
going first. Do you have any idea how strong this thing is? He's going first.
Yep. This thing could probably walk out of this dungeon on his own, but
And we've
Yeah.
got some rooms to go through yet.
I
so-
asked him if he knows about any of this stuff. Like, do you know about these hourglasses at the end of the hall here?
Let me see.
Yeah. Let's ask him to be patient. Like we're not leaving right away.
Very well.
Aethys, where'd you go?
Oh, I just went all the way down to the room where 16 is. I went down to 15. Fine.
I am afraid that I do not, in fact, have any way of detecting the magic, though I do detect it is magical.
That is interesting. Do you know the spell Detect Magic?
I do not.
That is
You want to
interesting.
just cast detect magic ritualistically?
You'd have to wait here for 10 minutes. Is that okay?
I have waited 300 years. I can wait a bit longer.
10 minutes. So we wait for 10 minutes and I cast detect magic.
I'll actually play some chess while this is happening.
You don't have
All
a
right.
chess set.
I don't
2
have
silver?
A chess set. Yeah, 2 silver. 2 silver.
Alright.
What am I rolling again?
You roll either intelligence or wisdom.
Okay,
I wonder who's gonna win.
I can try.
Anyway, what kind of magic do I detect?
Transmutation.
Haitian.
0.
0.
How much has the hourglass that Trek flipped over flowed?
Genie.
It is now all the way down.
Ooh, who wins? Tie. No one.
Stay 1 to the genie.
So I can turn the hourglasses with
Stay
the chains, correct?
Correct.
Can I turn it so as that one of them is sideways?
0.
You can.
Can I turn both of them sideways?
You can.
Plus 1 to the genie.
I do.
Alright, you turn it so both hourglasses are sideways.
Cool. So nothing is flowing between the two?
Indeed.
Ooh, plus 1 to me.
Sounds like fun. I know, isn't wizard chess fun?
Oh, 0 again.
Alright.
It's crazy how fun it is for just random number generation.
Yes, plus
I
1 to
know.
me.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
minus one to you.
0. Oh,
Hmm.
that's back to 0,
Hmm.
and then
Plus
plus 1 to
one
me. Oh, 0.
So on all these checks, do you get your what's it thing? Like you can't roll lower than a 10?
Oh, that's a good point. I can only roll. I have to roll higher than a 12. I have to roll 12 or higher. So
What
that's
is?
plus 1 to me? Again?
That's what I'm saying. Does it
And then
apply to this?
0?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. What's that ability based on?
Reliable talent. It
Okay, but yeah,
is-
what?
Read
I'm
that.
pulling it up. I'm pulling it up.
Okay.
Whenever you make an ability check
whenever you
that
make
lets
an
you add your
ability check,
proficiency bonus.
Oh, it doesn't work unless I'm proficient. So nope.
Remember that for the future.
Or it
I
doesn't
could've-
work unless I can add my proficiency bonus. So unskilled doesn't work.
Yes. Well, like for example, are you proficient in medicine?
No, but I don't. I can add my proficiency bonus. I don't have to be proficient.
You add your proficiency bonus?
I don't think that's what it means.
I think it means I would read that as I just can't do unskilled.
Well,
It's-
you
it's
don't.
0 and then a
No,
22.
you have to be proficient in a skill to add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad then.
You don't
I
add your
read it-
proficiency
I
bonus
read it
unless you're
differently.
proficient or
I read
expertise,
it
so jack of all
differently.
trades. or whatever.
I read it as the can, like potentially.
That is wrong.
It
Let's move out.
doesn't.
Genie.
It doesn't even have that in the phrasing of it.
Oh,
It
plus
says-
2 to Genie, and then one
Yeah.
more, in which is plus 3 to
Genie.
Genie wins.
So are we
Genie
back
now
at the
has-
Bridge of
I give him 2
Stars?
silver.
Yep, can head back to the Bridge of Stars.
I
Cross
walk
this thing
carefully
again.
across and
I want to
do
dodge
all kinds of
meteorites.
things to give myself advantage on a con save if I get hit, or a dex save if I get hit by
And now we're in room 15.
You make your
The
breath.
meteor shower.
Hey,
occurs.
Ruby, are you following?
Yep, sorry. I was in a different tab.
Say we go into
Was
that door.
tab tumbler?
No? Yes.
Oh wait,
here.
so Aethys, you took a short rest with the dragon mask. Are you attuned to it?
Oh, good point. I put on the dragon mask. Ah. What happens?
You add your charisma modifier to your AC.
Who's got the highest charisma?
I
Great.
believe you have water breathing.
Also good.
I knock on this door, I suppose.
No one answers.
Is there a keyhole?
There is not.
I knock again.
No one
I'm
answers.
not wearing the mask anyway, unless I can wear 2 masks.
I know.
Don't even worry about mine. I'm not wearing the mask. I'm already attuned to 3 things. And
Ruby?
my charisma mod is 0.
It'd be really sad if I have the biggest charisma.
Well, so far you do.
I mean, Corinne left.
Well,
Hey,
Corinne
what's
already
your
had a
charisma?
mask.
What if she wear 2 masks?
Can I wear 2 masks?
No. Well,
Katie,
Drek,
Wow.
you
What?
can wear the dragon mask and the face mask, but they both
Look in
require
chat, Katie.
2.
Oh, and this one?
what's your charisma modifier? An Aethys?
0.
So technically Ruby should have the mask, if anything.
Why?
Yeah.
Ruby has
Gives
the
you the
highest
largest AC
charisma.
bonus.
Doesn't give her anything until she short rests with it, though.
That's true, I'm just saying.
Well, you can
Oh,
wear it
does it-
now.
Yeah. Right now I have water breathing, so I'll keep it.
You can have,
Yay!
it, have a ridiculously high AC.
Water
Just
breathing.
well, that doesn't count as worn armor, does it?
No.
Because Okay,
Yep.
good. Because as long as it doesn't, then I'm fine.
All right, Klaus, open the door.
Let's head in this room.
I open the door.
Alright. It's obvious at a glance that this area was once a wizard's workroom. Work tables are covered with notes, alchemical flasks, beakers, braziers, and other arcane apparatus. More startling is the whirlwind occupying the center of the room. 10 feet across and stretching from floor to ceiling, it swirls endlessly, revealing a number of sparkling gems within it.
I want it.
Is this like that, what's that thing you see where, like, people stand inside of it and it's a whirlwind and there's money?
Oh yeah, one of those things.
I want it. I want it.
Does Drek jump into the
Money
whirlwind that's
tornado
obviously an air elemental? Or,
I
I think
I
Drek
want
jumps
it.
into the obvious air elemental.
I reach into it. Yes, I'm next to it and I reach into it.
Alright. Just a second. Yeah, roll initiative.
Good one, Trek.
I knew it!
You mean there's monsters behind the secret scary door?
There's an air elemental, yes.
It wasn't even a secret door.
Okay, the regular door?
Is the genie coming with us?
The genie's sort of hanging back. He wants to leave.
Yep, I figured.
I tell the genie, the faster we kill these things, the sooner we get out of here.
Alright, Sapphire blasts out of a tornado and smashes against a wall and conjures a water elemental.
Oh, literal fuck.
Well, at least the aces can breathe in it.
I don't trust these gems anymore.
I don't trust the gems either.
I didn't trust the gems.
Guys, they're just gems that have been, like, used in the spell for, like, summoning these things. It's
There's
not
the
like...
whirlwind.
You obviously have not been reading your, what's it called? That one book.
They're like, binding gems or something.
Dungeon
It's not-
Master's Guide. You haven't been reading that one.
I haven't. Because I'm not a dungeon master.
Guys, check the game notes.
I only read all the magic robes that I don't have, and then I get
The
sad.
games.
Whoops.
Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
I
remember that.
Oh my god.
I remember that picture. That was fun.
Alright. Anyway,
Totally.
Klaus, you take the initiative as this water elemental appears. It is sloshy and seems angry.
Cool. Let's see. What's water resistant to? Probably everything I can do.
What was the genie's name again?
Taraz.
I'm like, screw it, and I put away my shield and I pull out my bow and I'm done.
Alrighty. Drek.
I try to grab a gem so it doesn't become another water elemental.
Alright. You're trying to grab it out of a tornado, so I'm going to have to ask you to make a sleight of hand check.
Yeah! Best check.
The DC is very high. Okay.
Did he hit it?
Another gem shoots out.
Darn it.
I want to catch it. Always my
It's
reaction.
not
I
shooting
wanna
towards
catch it.
you.
It says you. It's not.
Conjuring an earth elemental.
Can we just leave and close the door and go?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop grabbing it and try to run away next.
No, there's probably some valuable stuff in here.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, aces can go in, and then I'm gonna close the door behind you and listen for all the screaming to end.
Ruby, elementals are appearing around you.
Why didn't I pick up the spell Attract Gems
Is
to
it my turn?
Hands? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I've taken down Earth Elementals, so I feel more confident taking that one down, maybe. So I'll
Is
go
this
up
an
to
air
this one.
elemental or is it just a tornado?
It's just a tornado.
And since I learned my lesson last time, I'm going to use my Great Axe. Go into a Rage on my bonus action, Reckless Attack. So 17,
Both attacks
19, plus 3 to each damage.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. And that's it. That's the end of my turn. I'm out of rages, by the way. This is the last rage I can do.
It's okay, I think we're getting out of here soon.
Good, because I can't do wild damage.
Is your turn done?
Yes, that's it. That's all I can do.
Cool. I cast Dispel Magic on the magical tornado effect.
Alrighty. You dispel magic, all the other gems go flying.
Do they all turn into elementals?
They
Did
do.
I catch any of them?
They do?
They do.
Ruby, we need to get out of here now.
We need
I
to
leave.
You're telling me I can't catch any of these gems. I want to have a magic gem grenade for later on.
Okay. I'll leave when it's my turn, but I'm stuck right now.
How about I just drag her?
Yeah, you can do that through the fire elemental.
Aethys, you're
Nice
up.
spot.
Oh, chill
Hey.
out, man.
Oh,
Well, there.
well,
Cypress'
Cypress, is your
turn.
turn over?
We got spells that I need to look at.
You just used to spell magic.
Yeah, I know. I also have my drag with fist spell. I drag Ruby backwards.
Yes, please.
How far? About here-ish. So you're in front of me now. I don't care if that thing opportunity attacks me.
It's
Hey, Taraz, you think you could help us with some elementals? Some of them
Ruby,
are
get
fire.
in front of me. Ruby.
Some of them are water.
Oh, whoops. Right here?
Nope. One space up. Nope. One space to the left.
On you.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. For me, it is.
Not for me.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
You
I'm
didn't
done.
Move. Okay.
Now it's your turn, Aethys.
Now it's my turn. Hey, Taraz, do you think you could help us out with some elementals?
Is that your wish?
no.
No, but there's a lot of them. And you said you wouldn't grant me a wish anyway, so I mean, like, hey, I figure you probably understand these things and could control them.
It is possible.
Want to give it a shot?
I might see what I can do.
Bam.
You doing anything else on your turn?
Could cast Investiture of Flame on myself and hurt Klaus and everyone else.
I prefer you didn't do that.
I am not going to do that.
Thanks.
You could put us in a magical bubble.
No, wait. I'm gonna wait until, Taraz does something.
I guess, crap, that arrow one goes
So,
before us.
alright.
Alright, so water elementals. Oh man, I was so worried I wouldn't get to use this room. Have a speed of 30.
Dan, I'm curious. Did those gems fly out because
I reached
Drek,
into them.
because Drek touched it, and then
Yep.
obviously the dispel? Ah, okay.
Alright,
Thank you very
a
much,
water
Drek.
elemental enters Drek's space, and hey Drek, can you make a strength save?
I'm sad.
Alright, you take that much damage, and you're grappled, restrained, and unable to breathe. 9 bludgeoning.
Yay.
How does he get out of the elemental?
Someone pulls him out.
Yes.
Or wait, I'm grappled, restrained. Why can't I just use my action to get out?
You're
You can.
restrained.
Good.
Oh.
Air elemental is going to... It's now on fire.
How does air even pass through fire?
They're not solid objects, and they're magic, so...
Hey Ruby, hey Cypress, can I get you to make a strength save?
Yeah, I'm fine with that, actually.
Please, somebody give me inspiration.
I don't have any.
I don't have any. Otherwise, I would have used it myself.
Aethys, this will most likely kill me.
Aethys,
Maybe.
please. Aethys,
What-
please.
I didn't... Why do I have inspiration? I didn't have
I
it
don't know,
before.
man.
You had it all game. Just give it.
Ruby,
No, I've
since
had
you're
it all
enraged,
game,
you
but I
take
thought
5
that was-
damage.
I take
Take
5
5?
damage and am thrown... Oh, sorry. Ruby takes 5?
Ruby takes
Oh.
5.
Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Throw me on
No,
the world
Ruby
roulette.
takes 2 damage, actually. My bad. Alright,
Okay.
because you have resistance and you saved. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Cypress is thrown into this wall.
Oh, good.
Taking 1d6 damage when hitting the wall.
Whatever, man.
That's 5 damage. And is prone. At least you didn't get thrown into the fire elemental.
Yep. Or into the water elemental.
It's Klaus's
And this
turn, right?
one, just a moment, other air elemental.
This is garbage.
They have a fly speed of 90. Excellent.
Fly speed of 90? What's these guys' weakness?
They're made of air.
Hey, Cypress and Ruby, make a strength save.
Alright,
Thank you, God.
thanks.
Okay, you both only take half damage.
And I'm enraged, so I take
Yeah,
a
so
quarter.
Ruby takes 5 damage. Cypress takes 10. Nice strength save, Cypress. Alright, Klaus, you're back up.
Okay. I wish I hadn't. Okay, what's it gonna take for me to fly in here, literally grab Drek and throw him out the door, and then come over here?
Don't grab me, grab somebody else.
Don't enter their space.
I'm not going to enter space. I'm gonna fly over here. What's it gonna take? Is that just an action or what?
Yeah, you can just run through the air elementals.
Okay,
Yeah, being in an air elemental doesn't cause any negative effects. You could stand next to Ruby, you'd be fine.
Oh, okay.
It's only when it actually, spins us, and yes.
Just on its turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to see inside. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna save Drek so he doesn't get suffocated and pounded by all of these Earth guys coming around. And pretty much go and grab him, and then action surging. I'm gonna give a kick or.
It's a strength check to get him out.
Yep.
Okay, I'm action surging still.
Alright.
To not take opportunity attacks from all these things around me. I'm still going to take one, but I'll make sure I don't get hit by the water elemental, the fire elemental, and the air elemental that Ruby and Cypress are in. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I crit on the water.
Alrighty. Roll a d20 for that crit.
That's stupid.
Alright. You deal 25 damage to the water elemental.
And then what was it to get Drek out?
Strength check.
Unskilled?
Yep. Alright. You successfully pulled Drek out of the water elemental.
Klaus, are you getting out of this room? Please say you're getting out of this room.
Yeah, and then I'm going to carry him over here.
I appreciate that.
Alrighty.
And now Drek is right there for his turn against all these elementals that he'll have super duper sneaky bits on.
I really don't know if I want to attack them or just run.
You could just run the fuck away, that'd be fine.
I mean, you can attack them and then run.
Me and Aethys
might
are
be a
about
good
to enter
idea.
Value Town,
You're taking opportunity either way. You don't have mobile.
Earth elemental's turn, and they have a bone to pick with Cypress. Even though they
What'd I do?
both...
I freed them. They should be happy.
Just a sec. That one looks like it's out of the wall. It's just there, so I can click on it. Alright.
They're just gonna blow up the room and Ruby inside of it.
Value Town. Think about how much damage one burning hands
I know.
Anyway, both of them are attacking Cypress. He is currently prone, so these attacks both have advantage.
Smartest earth elementals in the universe.
Wow.
Oh, one hit for 13. Oh,
You live.
Cypress is hit for 13. Okay,
Suck it.
Drek, you're up.
I'm a rolling master.
I'm gonna run in here.
No, why?
Run the fuck. Wait, what? No.
I'm grabbing Cypress,
Oh, okay.
disengaging, and running back here.
Ever and ever. Alright, Ruby, it's your turn.
Ruby,
Honestly,
how are
if,
you feeling?
Not good. But
Roz and I alone went in there, we could
I
finish
feel like
this.
I should just run out of there.
Good plan.
Yes,
Close the
great
door
plan.
behind you.
Run.
Hey, I'm gonna hold on. How far can I run? Can I run through the? Yeah, I can run to ish there. Okay.
Close the door behind you, please.
Huh?
I use my action to close the door.
Oh yeah, you can
I'm gonna
disengage,
use
can't
my
you?
action to disengage. And can I close the door? Or can I close the door as a free
No,
action?
don't close the door.
Don't close the door.
Okay. I use
Don't
my
close
action
the
to
door.
disengage, and I run this way.
Alrighty.
Okay,
It's Cypress' turn.
now it is Taraz's turn.
It's Taraz's turn.
Oh, but he's not doing anything. He's a garbage.
No, he was.
What do you mean
He's-
he's not doing anything?
He's only in
entering Value
initiative.
Town too.
I used my turn to get him into the initiative. He's doing something.
Lifts up both of his hands, a ball of fire appears in each one, and he makes 2 attacks against the air elemental he can see. One's a crit. That's an extra 5d6 damage. So he deals... Alright, the first one doesn't hit. But he deals 24 and 18 damage.
Alright, is it my turn?
42 damage.
It's your turn.
I stand up, I take a couple steps back as I enter Value Town.
This is gonna be amazing.
Jay
Every
enters
one of
Value
them has to
Town.
make a dex. What'd you say?
I said Jay enters Value Town.
They all make dex saves.
Oh, okay.
As I vitrolic sphere every single one of them.
Just
They
a
take half
second.
that on a on a successful save, and all of this on a failed save.
Jack and Klaus, I recommend you get
DC
away from me as
17.
soon as you can.
Yeah, I mean, that was the plan, and close the door so those fire elementals could come in and engulf us, but
No, they're not an
Someone
issue.
said-
Don't worry.
yes, they are. They're next.
I'm about
Okay,
to use
so-
a spell that I haven't gotten to use yet,
Yeah,
and it is
don't
One
about to
fire
be so-
elemental saves.
They all
Everyone
take
else takes
30
full damage.
Well, they take 25 and then 13 at the beginning of their turns.
Amazing. So much damage. You just
My
did
turn's
200 damage in one turn.
Just a sec.
200 damage, Cypress.
Aethys is about to do more. About to do more.
I mean, well, okay, so I could do like 6th level lightning bolts.
It's not your turn yet.
I know.
I know.
I have to wait for fire elementals. That's about it, though.
It's a big deal. And then after you, if you don't kill everything, then it's water and then air.
Oh, we're all on fire.
Yup.
Except for me. Oh, did he move through me too?
Hey,
Yep.
Mario.
Garbage.
Both of them move through all of you.
Hey.
Everyone gets a red dot.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm okay with
boy.
this.
Even
Uh,
the other elementals.
I mean, yeah.
I'm fine with this.
Those have, I'm not.
You guys handle the fire elementals.
I mean, even if we wanted to run, we couldn't escape these things. They run twice as fast as us.
We can all hustle.
Did I
And
take
then they
damage?
hustle.
Everyone takes 16 fire damage.
16?
Is it an attack roll? I mean, is it an attack that I can take half of?
No.
It is not.
It's not an attack. It walks through
Okay.
you. You are on fire.
Okay, 16 damage.
So,
And
Wait, you're saying we don't get opportunity attacks on this?
you
Yeah,
do.
we should.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 opportunity attacks. No, just 1, because you
Oh,
can only
just
use one
one.
reaction.
let's all
Done
hit the
first
same
that
one.
passed through.
Aethys, Drek, and Klaus all get an opportunity attack.
And that's a sneak attack.
What
Oh,
about
correct.
Taraz?
and Taraz.
Wouldn't? No, wait, would it be a sneak attack?
Good
Once
question,
per
mate.
turn.
Once per turn.
It would be a sneak attack. Taraz crits his opportunity attack.
Oh my gosh.
I suppose it would just be a regular
20
attack.
plus crit damage. Amazing.
That adds another 4 damage with that crit there.
Do I roll sneak attack or regular attack?
Sneak attack.
Cool. I do that to one of them. Don't know which one. The one that Taraz hits, I do that too.
I mean, the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
Alright. Significant damage has been dealt. Just a sec, I need to light other elementals on fire as well.
I believe I also take
In
that.
fact, water elementals, fire damage.
And
Even
then
resistant.
one fire elemental attacks Ruby, one attacks Cypress.
Whatever, man. I'm content on dying like this.
You can. I still think you should. Can you just point your thing straight down and put everyone around you out?
Nothing
That's how
hits
this works.
Ruby. I believe
Double
both
hit on
attacks
Cypress.
hit Cypress.
I'm
However, he
unconscious.
has resistance.
Oh, right, I do have resistance.
T.
Oh, did I have resistance at earlier fire damage?
Yep, that was 16, so gain 8 from
So
earlier.
it was, yeah, so now I'm at 24 minus 17 divided by 2 is 8. So I'm at 16, which is what originally was at. Okay, cool.
Remember when we
All
were going
right.
to get out of the room and leave before, while the door was closed before this room became the room with all the elementals
Do you think
in it?
fire elementals can't go through doors?
I think that it'll take them a little while to open it. It's not like they have hands.
An elemental can move through a space 1 inch wide.
Yeah, doors. Do your doors have a 1-inch gap?
I'm going to
It is
measure it
zero.
right now,
Yeah.
actually.
On the bottom, yeah.
Let's call that half an inch.
Anyway, Dan,
Hate trusty
the
magic.
scrolls of protection from elementals. How does that work? Does that only affect me if I use it?
I believe it has a 5-foot radius.
What exactly does it do?
Just a second.
Because that will change my turn decision here. If it's worth it.
I don't want to die.
Well, you went in and grabbed gems.
Cypress is the one that spawned 6 of them.
Yes, but we didn't know that
Cypress
would
is
happen.
the one, yeah, that dispelled the
I didn't know that
tornado
would
full of
happen either.
gems.
We figured you went in and you grabbed at it and a gem flew out.
I
You
would
did it
believe
again,
you if you didn't
and
grab
a
the
gem
second
flew
one.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I didn't realize that me reaching my hand in is what threw the gem out. So I tried to stop it the second time.
You did not do a good job.
I mean, we could all just sprint for the teleportation thingy.
Alright. Using an action to read the scroll encloses you in an invisible barrier that extends from you to form a 5-foot radius, 10-foot high cylinder. For 5 minutes, this barrier prevents creatures of the specified type from entering or affecting anything within the cylinder. The cylinder moves with you and remains centered on you. However, if you move in such a way that a creature of a specified type would be inside the cylinder, the effect ends.
Okay.
A creature can attempt to overcome this barrier by using an action to make a DC 15 Charisma check. On a success, the creature ceases to be affected by the barrier.
Ah, never mind then. I'm not going to worry about giving them to you guys. I got a better idea. I'm going to get over here. I'm going to cast Investiture of Flame on myself. And I probably take fire damage before that because it's at the start of my turn, right?
Yep.
How much do I take?
7.
Got it. Okay, cast Investiture of Flame on myself.
Alright.
And now, I'm just gonna walk in the room here and probably die. It's okay.
I could find.
Now, what exactly does Investiture of Flame do, as written?
I am immune to fire. I have resistance to cold. Anything within 5 feet of me takes 1d10 fire damage at the end of its turn, and I can use my action to do a fire spell that's 15 feet long and 5 feet wide. That deals 48 damage.
Jesus.
Alright. Well then.
So I'm doing 1d10 fire damage to anything within 5 feet of me right now, and I'm resistant to cold. I have double resistance to cold now, actually, because I have a ring.
The elementals are just going straight for you, too.
Good idea, I'm sure.
Just a sec. I'm moving them around a little just so...
If you live one turn, they're all going to die.
I mean, they're not all going to die. 4d8 is not, instant death.
No, it's not that great.
Aethys, make a
I thought you
strength
said
save.
48, like the straight number 48.
No.
Oh.
Strength saving throw.
Exciting.
Oh.
First off, you have inspiration. Second off, would you like to... Are you using the 1d10 extra fire damage rule, too?
What?
Any creature that moves within 5 feet of you for the first time on its turn there takes 1d10 fire damage.
Yep, that's in.
Cool. Just making sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright. Would you like to use inspiration?
Yes.
Alright.
I
Okay,
didn't know
so
I
you
had
fail
one
your
first
strength save.
Okay.
And you are... Just a sec. You take 17 bludgeoning damage and are grappled, restrained, and unable to breathe.
That's fine.
The other water elemental is going to make slam attacks.
He can breathe.
He can breathe.
That's
in
true.
Water.
Does a 18 and 22 hit?
Attacking,
Those what now? Huh?
18 and
18.
22.
Not if I, 18 doesn't hit if I use my Ring of Shielding.
Are you using it?
Yes, so for the rest of the round I have +5 AC, so.
Okay, you take 17 bludgeoning damage instead of 17 and 19.
Yeah. Cyphers, heal me.
I feel like if he's inside the water elemental, then the
I
other
have no ranged
elementals-
heals.
Then the other
And
elementals attacking
then
him.
roll a d10 if you will.
Yep.
And
I feel like
our
the
water.
elementals and the air elementals should be attacking the water elemental and trying to get to Aethys.
5, there you go.
Wow, water elemental doesn't have any sort of resistance to fire damage.
I
Okay.
said that, yeah.
So yeah, there's
That's odd.
5 elementals within 5 feet of you.
It boils up.
There's a
Evaporates
hissing.
the water.
Air elementals make attacks against Aethys as well.
Ow.
Thump.
Oh,
That's-
they can slam? They're not just gonna try to throw me?
No.
Nope.
Wow, max
That's
damage.
3 hits.
I am unconscious and no longer on fire. Well, that lasted a long time. Great.
Good job, buddy.
16, 15, and 21.
Yes, that is very much so.
Okay, so you failed 1 death save so far.
I think we can quit now. Yeah.
Okay,
Is it my turn yet?
It is
No.
Klaus's turn.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
yeah, it is.
Okay, well, let's ask. When these doors were closed, was there 1 inch of space in between them or underneath?
Let's say no.
Fantastic. Okay. I go over here and I pull Aethys and throw her over to Drek, say, heal this bitch, and I close the door.
Alright. Strength
and then
check
none
to
of
pull
them hits
Aethys
me.
out.
Screw that.
DC 14.
Unskilled strength. I did it. And then if I
Heal
close
this
the
bitch,
door,
Drek.
will they not get opportunity on me?
They will not.
Okay, I close the door, and does it have, like, handles or knobs?
Handle.
Well, like one that's like a loop that goes top and then loops around to the bomb that I could stick a sword through so that they couldn't open it until everyone dealt with everything else.
Sure, you could do that.
Okay, I tried doing that with my sword.
Dan's
Alright.
being lenient, so there's not a TPK tonight.
There's not gonna be a TPK. I'm getting out of here. I can fly.
At what speed?
So we're saying at least one survivor.
There will be a TPK. When in doubt, I will live.
I can attack twice and then fly 40, or I can hustle and fly 80.
Air elementals can move 180 feet.
I don't care.
Fire elementals can move.
Hello? Did I cut out?
Maybe a bit.
Probably.
Jay stopped at air elementals can move.
Oh, that was
So-
Caleb, and he said 180 feet.
Ah, okay. Yeah, if they're Russian.
So, like, that turn, I could have made it pretty much all the way to this thing and gotten out with taking 2 opportunity attacks.
Alright, so the earth elementals are just going to be attacking the door. One attack deals damage to the door.
Deals double damage.
It does, because they are siege weapons. They also take fire damage. 3 and 2.
How much damage did me and Klaus take from being on fire?
1d10 a turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Klaus, you took 1d10 fire damage.
I took 5 damage.
Yep. Drek, you take 1d10 fire damage.
I take 5 damage.
Alright, your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna try a medicine check. Ethos. Please.
Don't bother?
Yeah, like
Too
Don't
late.
bother.
Why
Healing
hasn't
word
the
brings
genie
me
been
up.
doing anything?
He did like 20
He did
damage.
one turn.
One
He
He
arrow.
hasn't had his second turn yet.
Missed it. Or remember it happening.
And not actually helping you, I'm gonna run using my bonus action to dash to like here. And
Alright.
I'm a scared goblin.
Ruby, you see Drek retreat.
Yeah, understandable. I'm gonna go into a frenzy.
Alright.
So I get 3 attacks.
Sure.
I meant to say reckless attack too, but I don't know if I can now.
What's that?
I was gonna say reckless attack, but I don't know if I can at this point.
I'll allow it. 22, 27, 16. All attacks hit the fire elemental, and it whooshes out of existence.
How many of them make Ruby take damage?
I want to take damage. It keeps me enraged, so damage.
Yeah,
is
I mean,
actually
you're
good
on
for me.
fire,
Well,
so you
fun
are
story.
taking damage.
You take 6 damage.
Alright.
They take all 3 of them to kill it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then, whew.
Oh, you
Should
guys
I
better
help
revive me.
Cypress?
You're the one who dove
Should
into
I
the
move
crowd
in?
of elementals.
Well, yeah, but I thought it'd be fun.
Which way should I move, do you guys think? Should I move towards
South.
the fire or south?
Go towards Drek. We're trying to get out at this point.
Okay. Well, I'll move
We're
here.
also trying to make sure Aethys survives.
I think I'm gonna move here, just so maybe I can get him to attack me instead of Cypress, at least.
Maybe. I'm fine being attacked.
Yeah, but I'd rather not.
I'd rather
have
you get
to
out of range of
drag
him, actually.
2 people. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
Or I could actually just go right here. Just barely. Yeah, I'll do that.
Taraz the Fair says, Red human boy, get elf friend out of the way. And
That's the
then he
plan.
goes and makes a couple attacks against the fire elemental with his sword.
I like Genie. He's cool.
It's just the first one. Both hit for 18 and 16.
Good.
Wait, so it does 18 and 16?
Yes.
I wasn't entirely sure it was magical because he said it wasn't.
Dude, it's
Huh?
dealing fire damage.
Fire.
That's true.
Non-magic doesn't just deal fire damage.
And he takes... Does he take fire damage?
0. He's immune.
He's immune? Okay, then I should bring his HP back up because I just had him take it anyway. Anywho, Cypress, your turn.
Cool.
Open the thing.
No. We have
Okay.
better uses of our actions. namely to stop me from taking damage. So,
Speaking of damage,
1d10 at the start of my turn, which is 4.
Yes, you do.
Unless you want to roll it.
No, that's good.
Let's see. I'm going to move here.
If he's immune to fire, I can just go ahead and turn that off. That red dot. Alright, and what do you?
Cool. I use my action to put myself out.
Alright.
I use my bonus action to heal Aethys for... Oh, I don't have any first level spell slots left. It's 11 HP, and I drag her 1 square back with me. I can't drag her a minute. Come back, Aethys, and my turn's done.
Alright. Fire Elemental attacks Ruby.
Alright.
It swings its great fiery fists at you. Sorry, only one of those. 22 for 10 fire damage.
8.
Aethys, what do?
Well, Klaus is in the way.
The door's closed, mind you.
You don't have any other murder
I know.
spells?
Kill the fire elemental, get all the way so I could just pull my sword out and fly away.
Fair.
I was gonna just 7th level lightning bolt. Cause that'd be fun.
Just kill Klaus. Klaus can take damage.
The door is closed, by the way.
Yeah, just lightning bolt through the door.
Yeah, lightning bolt would go through the door. It's lightning. Zap.
Sounds reasonable. Zap.
But then it would create a hole in the door large enough for the elementals to go through.
Does lightning make holes in doors?
I would think.
I
Seventh
assume
level
if the
lightning
door
bolt kills
isn't
everything.
stopping it, it's making a hole in the door.
The lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. Funny fact.
This door is
What
made of
damage does
stone.
it do?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, stone.
Fantastic.
Is the best use of this turn. Okay, so they're all in there right now. Probably about to hit the door. Klaus is in the way.
Probably killing the fire elemental.
I am the opposite of in the way.
You're technically in the way. Okay. I wish I could get Taraz to move as well. But I want to stand, right here.
You could move.
I know, but I want him to be out of the way for this. I'm going to stand there and I'm going to ready the action to cast Lightning Bolt at 7th level when that door opens.
Do you want to give me a, hey Klaus, get out of the way?
Also, hey Klaus, get out of the way. Happy?
Yeah.
Alright, hopefully the door doesn't open on the elemental turn.
How much damage is 7th level lightning bolt?
Lots. I didn't-
10d6.
That's more than that, isn't it? I thought that was... I don't know.
I think it's 10d6. Anywho,
What would? Huh? What? Lightning
The
bolt
the
damage?
elementals.
Oh, 7th level lightning bolt would be 12d6.
12.
Oh, it adds 2d6. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but it's a 3rd level spell, and 4 levels
Oh,
above its 3rd
sorry.
level
For some
casting.
reason, what I'm thinking of is you get it at 5th level. Level by level is different, My bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, so water elementals and then air elementals go. So, and that is 17, 16, and 11 damage against the door. Klaus, you're up.
Can I feel the door starting to crumble?
Yep, right now the big thing holding it closed is your sword.
Okay, I hear Aethys and the genie say get out of the way, and I give him this look I hope you know what you're doing, as I grimace and take 1d10 fire damage, unless that's at the end of the turn.
It's at the
Beginning
beginning.
of the turn.
That's what I thought. Rats. And assuming the door doesn't immediately open when I pull my sword out, and they have to do a little bit so that they still don't get opportunity on me, I
Alright.
pull my sword out and I start flying over here, I guess to where Ruby's standing, or somewhere where I can make 3 attacks. Actually, screw it, I'm just gonna hustle all the way. I'm just gonna leave. I still have my bow out, don't I?
Well, you just grabbed your sword.
I have my bow in my one hand, and I drew my sword, but I'm not attacking with it. I just put in the thing. Either way, I can sheath and draw a weapon in the same turn.
I did not, Dan.
Alright,
So I'm gonna go
you take
here,
4 damage.
and I'm going to shoot the fire elemental 3 times with my bow.
Roll the hit.
1, 2, 3.
11, 7, and 12. I'll strike right through it.
Okay.
Earth
I should've-
Elemental's turn.
I should have carried Cypress. I'm sorry.
Buddy.
Now, despite how they look like they're arranged, all the elementals here are occupying 2 spaces.
I'm about to go to Flavor Town.
Value Town?
Yeah, but I like saying Flavor Town because Guy Fieri says that.
What?
Cypress does Value Town, Aethys does Flavor Town. The first Earth Elemental attacks the door and busts through it. Aethys, I believe you have a readied action.
I do have a ready action. What do you know? You'd
Rip
think
me.
I would have typed it in yet. Alright, there you go. 12d6 damage, DC 18 dex save. That should hit all of them if they're occupying 2 spaces.
And
It does.
covered in water, they should be like...
Oh yeah, and the water elementals technically make that a even wider AoE. If we go by the rules we used before.
It hits all but one of them for full damage.
Nice. Hopefully, Cypress has an AoE to use as well.
Don't worry. I love Value Town. I can't deny it.
Yeah. My next thing would either be 5th level Lightning Bolt or a Burning Hands from the Staff of Fire.
One air
What about a wall
elemental
of fire from
dissipates.
I haven't long rested yet,
Oh, I
so
see.
it would just immediately destroy itself.
It's rough.
Well, I would have to roll a d20, and with my luck, it would immediately destroy itself.
Did this get put out upon the dying,
Oh.
or is she still on fire?
No, I am still on fire, and I am in range of dying to that, actually.
Oh yeah, roll for that at the beginning of your turn.
I will.
Oh, right, that was already to action, wasn't it?
Save me, Jesus.
And Earth Elemental attacks Jay,
Save me, Jesus.
Cypress.
Jesus can't save me. I am unconscious and take a death save.
Yes, you do. Do you take
Sad
2 because it's a crit?
Not a crit.
You're attacked,
Max damage.
being attacked from 5 feet while unconscious.
Such a stupid rule. It just means that all your attacks while unconscious are... You only have 2 death saves while you're unconscious then.
I got it.
Nah, I think I should just rule it as 1, because that does seem stupid. It's
It
from
just seems
5
like-
feet, so they can't get you at range, but I guess it's supposed to be a throat slitting type thing. Anyway,
Maybe. I don't
you
know.
fail
man.
1 death save.
It's Drek's turn.
Drek, you're up.
Could you run and get Cypress?
Hey,
That's what I was
Drek,
thinking. I know.
Take fire damage.
take 4 damage.
Oh no.
Run and try to stabilize him, then run back, and I'll try and fly him out if he's still not great.
I don't know if I have enough speed for it.
Oh, you have tons.
My movement speed is getting to him.
Huh? You've
25 move speed.
Yeah, and then use your bonus action to dash out. Huge.
Yeah, that's how you work, isn't it?
Or pull me 5 feet and then get 5 more feet. Or whatever, I don't know.
I'm gonna try to stabilize it.
Alright, roll medicine.
Yes!
Sick.
Cypress is stable.
Sick.
And then I'm going to wait. Okay, so if I can go there, trying to do some fine measurement. 15, 16, going back. That's 26 feet, Dan. Can you allow that?
I'll allow it.
And then going to attack as a bonus action.
Alright then. Drek makes his attack as a bonus action, and in a swirl of flame, the fire elemental dissipates.
Alright.
Yay.
Operation Save Cypress.
Help me, Ruby.
Who can heal him? I can heal him. I think that's
Ruby,
about
your turn. Take 1d10 fire damage.
Ask for a potion from Klaus and splash it on my face.
8 fire damage specifically.
Okay. Give me a second. I have these fermented potions that might do something.
No.
No.
That might kill him.
If anything,
I
pull him
know.
out.
Yeah, I might. What is it? An action to pick him up or something, or how do I drag him out of there? I just need to go.
I'd allow you to just grab him.
Let's grab him, because then I wanted to hustle him down out of the way.
Alrighty.
So I grab him and then
Yeah, pull me right there.
20.
I like
Both
it.
elementals and air elementals better be
I can
taking that
pull
fire
you
damage.
I
They
can
are.
pull
No,
you
that's
way
perfect.
down here if you
Perfect,
want.
Ruby. Perfect.
Right there? Okay.
Klaus, wake me up.
I'm doing my very best.
And then I'll take a defend action.
Put out
Alright.
fire.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that gives
Put
her
out
rage.
my fire. Put out
It
my
gives me
fire.
rage.
That you can't do
Can
that,
I?
man.
I can't.
Yeah.
That'd be awkward to pet down you.
Please. Please
Oh,
put
actually,
out the fire
yeah,
on me.
he
I
can
am-
pet.
I am within range of dying from that fire.
Can I
Yeah.
get rid of the fire?
Yeah,
Until
you can
a creature
extinguish
takes an
Aethys's
action.
fire if you'd like.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do that.
Give him the pat down.
All right.
I'll do that because I can. Yeah.
Aethys is no longer on fire.
Oh, thank God.
Jesus.
I am very diseased and sickly, though.
Okay. Wake me up, big man.
No, big man has bigger things to do.
Taraz the
Big man doesn't
bear
have things as big as I.
says, "There is one element that seeks both truth and justice," and then he lifts his hand and casts Wall of Fire.
If only I was awake to say no.
Oh.
Cypress, your turn. You get to spend a turn
Unconscious.
unconscious. Aethys, your turn.
I tell Taraz that sorry if this hits him, and he should get out of the way because he's in my way. And
Sorry if this hits him.
Well,
yeah,
you can probably like squeeze past him and just hit it through the wall. Like go right next to him. I'm sure he doesn't take up the entirety of the hallway.
I cast lightning bolt at 5th level straight down the hallway.
Alrighty.
To the floor.
I like the.
Man, 4 ones. Never lucky. You zap again. That's zap again.
It still was
And,
on my. It's still on my clear, so.
Run over here.
Wake me up before you go.
Taraz is pained by your lightning bolt.
No.
I still want to loot that room.
He reflexively
I know.
turns around and raises his scimitar at you.
If something has 8 elementals potentially in it, there's gotta have some good stuff in it.
Shit. Dank weed.
Yeah,
Says, "Run." Just a sec.
the elementals can pass through that wall. I imagine. Yeah, it's just fire. They can pass through it. They just can't see through it.
Can they pass through a genie?
No.
I just realized something.
What?
Nothing. I'll tell you in a bit.
Is it gonna make me unhappy?
No, it's a funny fact about this guy.
What? He can't cast wish.
No.
Oh.
That'd be really funny though.
It'd be really funny, but that's not true.
Is he chaotic evil?
No. Not that.
Similar?
He's just bored and reading his stat block.
That puts it at the water elemental's turn.
I'm also gonna look at his headlock then.
He
They,
only speaks Ignin.
He has tongues. The spell tongues. 3
But did
per
he
day.
cast it on us? Or
I
himself?
imagine he uses it occasionally.
Are they going to attempt to bash the firewall?
they try and rush out, and that is enough to fizzle them both.
Yes! Wake me up!
Kyle's like, does a quick roll over to Cypress as his move to put out his fire. I think we said that's what you could
Good
do.
one.
Sure.
Jay, what page is it?
And then I wake
Now I gotta tell
Cypress
you.
up, and I yell at him and Drek, no more freaking magic rocks. and no more
Klaus,
freaking
Drek, and
magic
Ruby.
tornadoes."
You all take 2 damage before putting yourselves out.
It's garbage.
I tried to dispel the magic rocks, asshole.
I tried to stop him the second time.
I don't believe you.
What?
Wait, am I awake, or is this just mumbling in my sleep?
Has anyone healed him?
Yeah, I give him a good berry.
Have a good berry?
Everlasting good berries!
I have 3 everlasting good berries left. Now I have 2.
It heals 1?
Yeah, buddy.
It heals 1 HP.
Shit, son. Well, shmish to you all. Dan, can I cast first level spells with higher level spell slots? Can't remember
Yeah.
if that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sad I let this guy go.
Oh,
actually reading
so
the spell block.
so delicious. How many spell slots do I have left? I have very little spell slots left. Who have I not healed with my healing kit yet? I haven't healed myself.
Heal yourself. I'm fine. Aethys could use it.
I
No, hold
unfire
on.
myself after taking
Yeah.
1d10.
I should too.
Never fucking lucky. Alright, this one is for
No,
Ruby,
you just take 2.
and this one is for Drek. Never fuck.
Which
Aethys, I
one's
think
for me? The 20?
Yeah, Aethys, I think that
Just
I already
Aethys.
healed you once with this, right?
Yes, you did.
So, let's go loot that room.
I say to the
All right.
party, absolutely not.
I loot the room.
Klaus, they're all dead. I swear, if anything pops up, I will literally run as soon as possible.
Alright.
Agreed.
Can I get everyone to roll investigation to search the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me if I find any dank weed.
I pull my shield back out.
Alright.
I find all the dank weed.
It should be known that I take 1 level of exhaustion until August.
Alright.
Wait, why?
Because I
I'm
went to a
specifically
friendly.
looking for shiny things.
Well, it used to be.
So I have disadvantage on ability checks. So that's all that affects me right now.
Anyway.
So Klaus walks in and sees all the nothing that's there, and is like,
The equipment here is now useless, and any components have long since dried up, decayed, or lost their potency. You find notes. Apparently, Xanthal was attempting to create elementals that fuse the best traits of earth, air, fire, and water.
The Avatar. So you're saying
else?
This
All
is
the
a
dank
wrong
weed.
place.
is dried out?
Yes. So dried.
I collect the notes.
Klaus is already walking. He says, I'll be on the balcony. And he goes over and he taps the 2 chairs and he teleports to the balcony.
I'm gonna follow Klaus.
Nothing else in this room? Dang.
Tapping the 2 chairs brings you to
Shit.
the theater type area.
Yeah, the
Full of
balcony.
dank weed. I asked the
The star
genie-
brings you to the balcony.
No, not that balcony, the balcony seats of the theater.
Oh, okay, yes. Then that
I
is.
asked the genie if he knows which button gets us out of here.
You can access the outside through any of these buttons.
Huh?
Then you press the triangle. There isn't a triangle button down here.
Oh, triangle button gets it. Okay, cool. Let's get out.
Hey,
You don't want to explore any other rooms?
Oh, absolutely not.
Nope.
Aw,
We can do it later, man. We can come back
Yeah.
to Genie or Magical Towerville
true. I did. I
because
copied
you have
the circle.
Yeah, you have the circle.
Also, we can just teleport. Teleport. Anyway, yes. We go.
So as soon as everyone teleports into
Boom.
wherever, this room, Klaus is like, Aethys, take the mask off so none of the locals see it.
That's a great idea, Klausington.
Put the mask in my bag.
Alright.
Sick. Triangle me out, son.
Alright. You hit triangle.
It kills everybody except for genies.
And it brings you to the sundial.
Sick.
You
Like,
can
the
see
one that
down one path is the teleporter, and down the other path is the small village.
let's go to the village and then immediately teleport somewhere else, like Waterdeep. Is that a
Sounds
thing we
yeah,
can still do?
fan-
Go to the
Fantastic.
village, get our platinum, and then go somewhere else.
Are we gonna teleport the demon into Waterdeep?
Absolutely not. He can.
No, he's gonna teleport as soon as we get out of the maze. I just want the platinum, and then
Yeah,
we'll
that's
go.
sweet. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out.
Alright, heading out of the maze, you see one of the buildings right outside of it is actually burning.
Whatever, man.
Wow.
Mr. Against Fire has a fire hose in his pocket. Does nothing about the burning building.
Oh, I
I'm-
really just want to go.
I'm tired of shit, man.
Before
The-
we teleport, ask a local what happened.
Yeah, what happened, man?
Well, allow me to set up the scene. Immediately upon stepping out of the maze, the genie disappears,
Ass.
I
Do
know.
it.
as you
I'm
were
mad.
likely expecting. And the next thing you hear is, "Put down the mask," being yelled
It's on the
from the
backpack.
sky.
Oh,
He yells from the sky?
no, something yells from the sky, which is.
It is being yelled by a blue dragon.
Yes.
Can you teleport me out of here?
And then, wait,
Yeah, can we just teleport?
No.
you're the one who shot me with the fire arrow.
Ass.
Like, there's no
Wait,
way you
what?
could possibly remember that.
So out of weed.
Give me the mask or I kill everyone in this village.
What mask?
Wanna just go blaze some?
Yeah,
dragon
I put the
instead,
mask
buddy.
behind my back.
The dragon
this
is
is
slowly
the- this is the
making
ice
circles
dragon guy.
and occasionally using lightning on buildings.
No, this
No,
is
he's
the
a blue
very
dragon.
original dragon from the very first village in
Yes.
Greenest.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Let's see. What do I have?
I thought this was the ice dragon.
Set down the mask and walk 300 feet away from it.
What if we
Oh.
walk 250?
Just,
Then
this
these
is
people
the Dungeons and
die.
Dragons.
Yeah, join us next
Who are
week when
these
we-
people?
I do not know.
Neither
Next-
do I.
It's midnight.
Yeah, we need
This
to
has
set up
been-
for tonight.
Yes, and
Dungeons
this has
and
been
Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. Join us next week when everyone gets to negotiate with your best friend, Lenonthon.
Bitch.
John Lennon? What?